Yo, what's up, y'all? This philosophical from the rap review room, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Man, we got another listen through here. Um, the Drake Iceman album. Listen through, man. We got a special guest, E equals MC squared channel here, man. Appreciate him taking the time out to be able to do this with me, man. This listen through. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting, man. I first want to say like, share, and subscribe to the page. Also, if you're an artist and you want your music reviewed here, please don't hesitate to reach out. Um, Appreciate E, man, for you coming out and taking this time out, man, for this listen through, man. Let everybody know who you are and how they can reach you.
Peace, peace. Appreciate you having me, man. Thanks for reaching out, and it's been a pleasure watching your channel and watching it grow as well, listening and looking at your content. My name is Antar Ali. MC name is Alpha Infinite Alpha. E equals MC squared is my platform. I'm on YouTube, also I think Facebook, but YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram at two equals MC squared. YouTube is E equals MC squared. And our goal mainly is to just change the paradigm and the conversation and document hip hop. One of my goals really is to just kind of bring it from the beginning to where we are now over the 50-year period. So I want to do that by interviewing artists, kind of just explaining my aspect, my perspective. I've been in and out of hip hop since I was a teenager. My brother had a group. They were signed when I was a teenager in high school in DC, in the DC area, to
Oh,
Colossal
nice.
Records.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was it. That was an interesting time. But yes, I've always been in
What
love with
was the
hip
name of the
hop.
records? I'm sorry. What was the name of the record?
Uh,
Like record
it
label?
was Colossal Records.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
James Funk
yeah,
and Foot.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, they won a rap
okay.
contest, man. It was like Crush Groove. Like they had won a
Yeah,
rap, well, they lost, and then they called them back after they looked at the tape. It was like called them back afterwards,
yep,
and then
yep,
they signed
yep.
them up, and it was an interesting journey. Michelle and Cello
Okay.
produced some songs for them. This was before she became big, before she did her own solo projects. So it was an interesting time as a teenager in this area, and then you and I talked earlier about how we both kind of got back into production of hip hop because of our
Yeah,
love for it. So
yep.
through other productions, through other shows we've both done. So I look forward to it, man. I started out reviewing albums as well. I did two interviews if people want to check them out with Grand Puba and Stinky. They plan on having some more artists to interview, but doing the reviews is also just giving me this kind of just renewed a passion because there's so many projects out and
Yeah.
just listening to some stuff I haven't listened to. Even this Drake album, like I'm not a Drake fan. I'm not a big L fan either, honestly, but I do like listening to dope MC. So I hear
Yeah.
he's a dope MC. So I'm interested to see what he said. What he has to say.
Man, it's gonna be really interesting. So we're gonna make sure you guys follow him. Great content, man. I came across his channel, of course, on YouTube, man. Really dope. We're looking to kind of do more of these, so let us know, man. Follow him. Make sure you like his content. Also, like this channel and subscribe to it. So we're gonna get right into it, man. We started a little bit before the show started. We spoke. Let's start with this album cover. Let's take a few moments onto this album cover. To give a little bit of context on this is that. Of course, he is repping kind of like, the Six God. Um, we'll say hand gesture there with the Michael Jackson glove, and of course, once again, kind of an infinity with Michael Jackson and a lot of conversations as far as, Drake's accolades versus Michael Jackson's. We're not going to do that. We know who the superior artist is, two different genres. But, you had a few comments on this, Anton.
I just find it a little blasphemous to put on that glove. Like I think
Yeah,
you could have put on even if you would have put on a glitter suit. Like I'd have been if he would have done something like a off the wall, even like an off the wall glitter suit or something like that.
right,
But I think that symbol is purely Michael Jackson's, and it's like
right.
you can't step on that. You can't even. That's not homage to me. It's disrespect. I mean, I don't. This say nothing against his nothing else. This is just on that album cover. Like I don't
Right.
like that part. So. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just some things that uh, and there have been rumors of how much he paid for that glove. I mean, however much he paid, we're not going to disclose that. I don't really care about that. But if I would have charged an absorbent amount of money.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I
the real
mean?
Michael Jackson glove. That's the real like that's one of Michael's gloves for real.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, wow,
Yeah,
that's
it's
even
not like,
okay.
graph or AI, or it's the real
Yeah,
thing. It's the real
okay,
one. He paid actual money to be able to use this. So it's not like, he just AI slapped some AI. No, no, no.
right.
It's real. It's real. It's legitimate. So I
I
get what you're
mean,
saying there.
yeah, I
So
still, I mean, he could have, I would have took a picture of it. I don't know, but
that's
it's me. That's my
right.
own personal opinion. You know what I mean?
R-
But it's like you comparing yourself to him, and I get it. I appreciate the hubris, but I don't. But I think there's a level that you step to that's the same thing as
Right.
blasphemy. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
okay, you
Right.
overstep the bounds
I
on
do
that, but
agree.
that's
There
cool.
is some. That's like each. You can even say that a lot of our older artists had a symbolism, and I do think that is a little bit of disrespect. Now, if this was, maybe he did it in terms of possibly showing homage, but
You
you
remember
know,
on the when Raekwon was it Raekwon or Ghostface? They said something about Biggie by
mm,
Nas album. It's
right?
like you want the Nas, you know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah,
like that's like like hey man, like we know who did that and we know who
right.
that is. So it's like you could have left that alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it comes across as like, I've always said Drake is a little tone deaf. It's almost like, all right, man, is this more of, are you showing a respect? Because I think there are other ways to do that. Um, you know, I don't know, man, but you're right. You're right. I completely agree with that. I mean, like, plus the album is called Iceman, so you come with a glove, so that kind of tells me again we're getting into depths of like, all right, what is that about? But anyway, well, we digress.
Yeah, right. I know,
Well,
right?
it's we can go down this road, and I know people in the comments can kill us for that. Like, oh, it's Michael Jackson. He's showing respect. No, 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 no. We know what this is about, Drake. Drake to me is a little bit of a seeking attention. It's marketing, it's promotion, and all that stuff. But
It's great marketing though. On the flip side, it's
it's great
actually we
marketing. But I
talking
don't.
about it. You know what I mean?
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think it matches the aesthetics of the album, of course. But we're gonna get into
All right.
that. We're gonna get into that, and I think you're gonna see it towards the end. So we're gonna get in the first track here. The first track is called "Make Them Cry." This is the first track on the album. We're gonna get right to it. "Make Them Cry." And this was, I was trying to see who this was produced by. Uh, but yeah, let me see if I can see it here. But I'll kind of announce that at the end if I can see it here. But first track on the album, "Make Them Cry." Let's get it.
Yeah, ice. Yeah, I'm an only child, no one could have made another. I have to father my mother and treat my son's grandfather like my older brother. The skies are gray in Toronto, they not a golden color. I'm feeling like BTS, cause it took the whole career for me to be so discovered. I know for sure that my parents, they look at me and see an overcomer. I'm looking back at them and these days I see an older couple. I see my only uncle looking like this shit that I ain't owning up to. And if he said the way he really felt, I'd probably see his side because I'm old enough to. I'm looking at all my niggas, they say, bro, we love you. But all my words really the shit that they be going up to. Feel like 40 won't even listen to my words when he knows I'm in a load of trouble. I'm in the cut just loading rebuttals. And I got a bunch of hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles. I try to tell him it's working out for me now, he say then show your muscles. Prove to me that you're still as strong when it's only us two. They know you thorough with bread, but there's some shit you gotta pony up to. Basically he's saying I got growing up to do, I gotta dig deep. I really hate those two words, they never bring peace. I'm at the Bulgaria in Turkey with my bitch and we ain't come here for no big teeth. Nah, I came here to turn a new leaf and maybe finally get some sleep. But all I can think about is the mountain to climb and the conversation surrounding my music like did Twin Peaks. What died back in 2024 was a big piece. So it's like the shit is me, but it isn't me. Y'all keep on asking me what it did to me. That's what it did to me. When I dig deep, they say dig deeper. Tell us how it felt to meet the Grim Reaper. This album better have some big features. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm all alone for my mental. And I've been trying to end so many people, I almost forgot the intro. Been so sure of my words that I haven't used a pencil. Been so paranoid that nothing in this world seems coincidental. Yeah. Our brother sold his chain the other day and said that someone snatched it. I'm still processing that shit, it got me so distracted. I think he's so desperate and our life is going fantastic. He don't have the heart to come and tell us he pawned it for cash. Even his baby mama been saying he been moving backwards. To me, so the only thing that has ever mattered. I can never forgive such a nefarious action. I'm still healing my own traumas, I've barely adapted. This new toxic shit I'm dropping is gonna spin till I'm radioactive. Yeah. I really make the roughest days in life look very relaxing. I don't do psychedelics because I'm too scared of unpacking. Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive. I know it's a heavy ass decision to bury the hatchet. It'll take more than 6 pallbearers to carry that casket. I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and now there's an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. If that's not enough for you, well baby, go back then. You fucking dude at the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name, that's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real, that's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches, I can't believe it, I really can't believe it. I can't believe it. Too many wide transfers, bound to have a good girl's morals tangled. The rent-free penthouse and eventually floral bangles. And plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside while I turned a blind eye cause it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. Either I'm too numb to the shit or the city is changing. I bump into people and they act like we literally strangers. Random intrusive thought, but what happened to Taz's angels? So many people that's not around from that generation. Niggas wanna talk about a battle, I'm battling patience. Nigga, I battle frustration. I'm about to turn 40, dog, I'm battling aging. I'm battling the fact that the album ain't even dropping. Already they asses complaining. Fuck it, I'll battle the label. Fuck it, I'll battle the majors. I'll battle the stations till my ass is back in rotation. Shout out to the real fans that knew what I had in the basement. Shout out to the fake fans, I thought we had an arrangement. How many times have you tried to tell me I had a replacement? How many times are you about to ask if I had a vacation? How many artists I've had to witness do bad imitations? Niggas want me all bent out of shape, rattled and shaking. My dad got cancer right now, we battling stages. Trust me when I say there's plenty things that I'd rather be facing. For real. And this time asked me to dig deeper, I'll gladly explain it. Yeah.
All right, so that was Make Them Cry. All right, so yeah, because you know the beat just goes on and on and on and on and on. I'm gonna go ahead and let you start with this.
All right.
What are your thoughts?
It
Oh, and by the
wasn't
way,
bad
it was
actually.
produced. I'm sorry, produced by Boryani, Manish, Manny Manhattan, Lil Angel, and Saviz. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed the song a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would actually. But I thought the beat was, I liked how the beat switched up. I thought the beat was kind of slow, but I understood what they were doing with it. He was kind of writing like a note or a diary, like a diary entry kind of.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that song wasn't bad. Lyrically, I gave it a, I started out giving it a 3 because I don't want to hear him say nigga no more. But but I moved it up to a 4. I gave the flow a 3. I gave the production a 3.5, 4. I gave
Are you
original,
doing out of 5 or are you doing
yeah, out of 5.
out of
Out of
5? Okay.
5, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it
Okay.
got mostly 3s and 4s for me.
Okay. All
But
right. So
yeah,
if we're doing out of 5, okay. For me, I think this was the best rapping we've heard from Drake in a very long time, and I said this in my short. I said this in my reel. It's not saying much. I think usually I go out of 10, but I go out of 5 here. I think production alone, the production, the kind of the beat switches, the beat is carrying him. I will say that. So I will say it's production alone. I think it's a 4. Um, and I know now. What was your other category? I'm sorry. So we got production. We got lyrics.
Lyrics.
Lyrics. All right. So we're gonna go with lyrics here. Lyrically, I think I'm gonna give this about a 3. I'm gonna say, and I said this is his best rap, but I'm gonna give it a 3 because I think there are some layers here that are kind of like, all right. There's 1 minute where it's like he's saying he's trying to prove that the song is called "Make Him Cry," so he's trying to prove to everybody and give an emotional state of what he's going through, what he's thinking he's going through, what he wants his audience to make them feel some type of emotional state. This is the issue I have. You're Drake. You're not like this. You know, I think he's playing once again. I think he's playing the victim. You're one of the global rap stars right now by default. I'm gonna put a caveat behind it. By default, lyrically, when he says I'm battling the label, I'm battling my peers, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Then he goes into kind of like again about this like on vacations when I'm taking a vacation when that's all we see. When he say I like that line when he say I made my roughest days. I like that line, but I feel like again, I don't think there's much layers to that because your roughest days does not equal my roughest days. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's kind of I think it's a little bit rambling. It's a little bit of rambling to where it's good rapping. And I'm gonna get to the execution and technique in a few seconds here, but production to me, I think it's carrying him. It's 4. I'll even if you want to argue it's a 5, I'll do that. Lyrically, I just feel like it's like 2.5 to a 3 because I feel like when you really listen to it, it sounds good, and that's where I'm gonna get on this whole album. It sounds good, but when you really dig deep into the lyrics, I'm like, you're Drake, bro.
Yeah.
It's very surface level. It's very surface level to me.
Yeah.
Execution wise, I like the way he sound. I like the way he's rapping. I think they're run-on synthesis. I think the flow is off on some of these, the beat switch ups. He does this on purpose. He's always done this. It's not new. Execution wise, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 on this. I'm being generous. That's being generous. And then kind of what was your 4th one?
Originality, and then
Originality.
I mean,
give original.
my
I'll
fault.
give it. What is that?
No, I'm thinking about like if you think about Jay-Z had a song "Make the Song Cry," so it's not that original. You know
It's
what I
not
mean?
that original. I still feel like it's very kind of surface level a little bit. It's not unique enough. It's better rapping from what we usually got from Drake recently, which to me, I mean, I'm gonna give this a 3.5. So overall, the song is like a 3.5, a 3.5, 3.5 to a 4. I'm gonna give this song a 3.5 to a 4 out of 5. Right?
That's about where I got it at too.
Yep. So he said some good lines here. He said some good
Yeah, he
lines
had a
here.
few. That's the thing. Is like, okay, he had a few of them that made me. Oh, I heard that. But then, like you said, it was
It
just. But
drips
most of
off.
it was just kind of. Yeah.
It drips off. It drips off to where
Yeah.
it's like he's like everybody's asking when I'm going. Are we really asking that, Drake? When we see you, I just feel like that's the tone deaf. I'm like, again, he's playing a little bit of the victim. I don't think this
Yeah.
is different from the sound as far as different album. It's better rapping, but I think for me, this is a step in the right direction as far as the first song. So dope song.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So
think it was a good intro song too.
yeah,
That
good
was a good
intro
thing. I think
song.
it was a
Right,
good.
good intro
Yeah.
song. The next song we're gonna get into is called Dust. Yeah. So the second song. We're gonna get right into it. Right into Dust here. Let's get it.
Mad. Some idiot boy there. You should go ahead and pop some corn and grab a stool. Your boy's about to break some news. All the numbers are final. No t-shirts, no vinyl. Y'all about to make me rich like Lionel, for real. And that's the truth. 16 hours ahead in Melbourne. I don't even know what's going on back home straight. send it on. Yeah, it was like, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah, I am. A FTX penthouse high riser. Yeah, Samuel Bankman, free all my guys up. Yeah, I'm in a sold out show with your girl on the riser. I'm with the mob at Great Cliff, 20 cigars and they fucking my eyes up. I'm not better or wiser, future the prince is my trusted advisor. If it's up to me, I get everyone hit, I get everyone lined up. If it's up to me, I've been clocking you pussy, man, everyone time's up. If it's up to me, if it's up to me, hey. If it's up to me, then you all on the list, man, everyone signed up. If it's up to me, it's already made, I ain't making my mind up. If it wasn't for me, reaching my hand, you never climbed up. Go blow the dust off your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember nothing about them raps. I don't remember nothing being fast.
It's pretty impressive how good you guys are at driving.
I am. A BTC crypto big timer. Oh my God. I'm a corporate America hit survivor. Got a real big heart, I'm a fucked up guy though. Those ain't my haters, those are my secret admirers. New Year's Eve, police escort cause I can't miss the fireworks. I heard your brother got flipped in his sloppy, so that wasn't our word. Definitely gon' know if it's us if we got him. Just wait till it's our turn. Hey, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say it slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah, I am.
Those kids are awesome. I want to hang out with those kids. It's kind of weird. Shit. Fuck.
All right, so the rest of it just kind of rambles on. I'm gonna let you start on this one again. Dust. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, that one I wasn't feeling much. I mean, seriously, like I guess he was talking. I guess he was talking to some old rapper who needs the dust blow off with the dust off plaque. I don't know, but it wasn't. I'm thinking about like first of all for the lyrics. I didn't hear many lyrics. I heard
Right.
more beat than lyrics, and he said a few little, but I didn't hear much in that song. The flow. I'm not a fan of that flow anyway. That whatever that flow is, I don't know what they call it, but I'm not a fan of that flow that he was doing. The production was okay. Um, Gave that a 3, lyrics a 2, flow a 2, originality a 2. Just saying, blow the dust off your plaques. It's not even a diss. Um, it's almost like what Max B tried to do, diss and Big Daddy Kane. Like that's not a diss. Like when people say we're not our ancestors, that's not a diss. You actually
Right.
sounding kind of stupid. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
disrespectful again. And I think that people don't. There's a difference between dissing somebody and being disrespectful, outright, blasphemous, basically. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like, what do you mean, brother? I ain't heard you in a long time. What does that even mean? Because you're standing on the shoulders of these people.
Right.
So it'd be like, Jordan or even like, LeBron James saying that, it's just disrespectful to disrespect your ancestors or your or your
Right.
or, the, or your the people who laid the tracks down for you, literally.
Right. I want to say this, right? I want to say this. You're completely accurate and right on this. I like the beat. I like the
Mm,
beat. I'm gonna give the beat like a 4. This is
okay.
another one of those tracks where it's like it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna say this in respect to what you just said. I like the hook where he
Mm,
says they were like, "Go bless the dust off my plaques." I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing. The aggressive rap here. This is my problem, and this is gonna be the rant I'm getting ready to have. Amazing hook, but like these verses. You're telling me about women from Atlanta. You're telling me about your penthouse. You're telling me about your cryptocurrency. You're telling me how much. The very first line in there, you guys are gonna make me Richie like Lionel. And then you
mm-hmm.
tell me in the middle of the hook is like, go dust it off my plaques. This is where I continue to say, in the hip hop world, do not be fooled by it just sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happens here. I said, yo, I was like, oh, he had me on the hook. It sounds good. He had me on the hook. He had a chance to really deliver on who is Drake? Why am I here? Why is like, kind of like, yo, you really making me dust the, look who I've made. Look who I've created, not only for myself, but for other artists. But he has to go into this braggadocious rap
Mm-hmm.
of, do we care about that? And it goes back to the tone deafness from the other song of Make 'em Pay. I'm like, come on, do his fans, do we as his even his casual fans that even want the resemblance of Drake back, do we care about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it just sounds good. It just
And
sounds good. I'm sorry. It just sounds good. And I'm like, I like the hook. He had a real good chance, and I think it's just the verses to me are just production wise. Again, I'm giving it a 4. Lyric wise, I'm sorry, man. This hook saved it. I'm giving it like a 2.
mm-hmm.
Um, I like the beat switches again. Uh, um, Execution. You're right. I don't like the rapping on here. The rapping and lyrics are the same to me too. And kind of like originality again, man. I just feel like it's probably a 1 for me. So
Mm-hmm.
listening to this without breaking it down, yeah, it sounds good, man. But I feel like this track, I mean, it just didn't do it for me. I'm sorry, it just didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
I mean, just didn't
it
do it.
was.
He had a
Yeah,
real big. Go ahead.
no, I like the first one better than I
Right.
like that second one. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Just,
he had a
just.
chance, man, especially from a sequencing on cohesiveness. The second
Mm-hmm.
track after your intro should be like, yo, oh man, you're preparing us for like, we getting ready to hear what you really got to say. And I'm just like, man, I'm sorry. It sounds good. Like I said,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
better sounding rapping, but when you dig deep into these lyrics, I'm like, I mean, I- he's saying things like up here, for example, right? If it's up to me, it's already made. I ain't making my mind up. If it wasn't for me reaching my hand, you never climbed up. I'm like, all right, some of this are like little digs. But then he goes into verse 3 of BTC Crypto Big Timer. I'm a corporate America hit survivor. Like like
They
got
don't even match.
I'm an effed up guy though. Those aren't my haters. Those are my secret admirers. New Year's Eve, please escort because I can't miss the fireworks. Like, bro, I heard your brother got flipped. Did it sloppy? That's what wasn't our work. And I get it. He's these subliminal disses again. Definitely gonna know if it's us. We got him. Just wait till it's our turn. I'm like, come on, man. Like these
Who
little
you getting?
victimized subliminal shots. Like these little victimized subliminal shots. I mean, that could be like, come on, bro. We know who this is about, but come on, bro. Come on, Drake. Uh, I'm sorry, man. That's my little rant on this. I just
Yeah, I mean it was all right, very all right. Like
it's
I
all
said,
right.
for
It
me it
sounds
was
all right.
below average, and even
It,
I well, I guess just for me, and I think even for me listening to Drake in general, one of the things, and I like Kendrick Lamar, like I really
right,
like him as a
right,
rapper, and but a lot of the people who I like in my age group or people that I like to listen to him don't like his voice, and they find it
right,
hard to
right,
listen to him because of the voice. And it's the same thing with me with Drake. Like the singing, the crooning and the singing is hard for me to listen to from a style perspective. So when I
right,
heard him starting out singing, I'm like, that already kind of bothers me personally.
right,
And then it's like,
right.
all right, let me hear what he's gonna do with it. The beat had that it reminded me a little bit of that of colors a little bit. It had that
By remind
with
me who that's by.
Ice T.
Okay,
uh Colors.
okay,
If you remember how Colors sounds like, but it had
okay,
this mean like a heavy bass line with it, and so it had that to it a little bit, um, that beat, but but even I don't know. So but the lyrics didn't do much, the flow didn't do
right.
much, so I was just like, all right,
If this song was further down the album, it would get a lot more grace from me. But
Mm.
I'm sorry.
It shouldn't have been a follow up to that.
It shouldn't have been follow up to the intro. I'm sorry. And I've said this about Nas. And I know a lot of people have gotten to me about I said this about Nas on that Light Years album. When Nas goes into this like get ready and then he goes into this his braggadocio. I've said this numerous times. I'm like, there's a right scope to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
especially here. Especially
Mm-hmm.
here. If he put this
Mm-hmm.
kind of like track 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there, I would have been like, all right, cool. I can live with that. But bruh, number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. So we're gonna get to the
Yeah.
next one here. Next one's called Whisper My Name. Let's get it.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm Grizzly Bear.
And I'm no positive. This reminds me of Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life. The
Still
way Hard
nigga.
Knock Life starts
Oh,
out.
I was
You
thinking
say
about
what?
still
What
nigga.
were you saying?
Still
Huh?
nigga on 444.
Oh yeah,
444
that
still
too.
nigga. He had that cartoon. That's what I was thinking about when you said Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. That too. Yep.
But yeah,
That. Oh no,
Hard
that
Knock
was
Life.
that story of OJ. That wasn't
When
story
they
of
were
OJ,
saying
was it?
still nigga, yeah, it is story of OJ, yeah, but it's still nigga. That's how it started. Rich nigga, poor
Yep.
nigga, man. Yeah, but
All right,
yeah,
let's keep going.
OJ, story OJ.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The dustiest niggas been fucking with us. Am I a goat? Well, probably not. I probably was, but you probably forgot. My white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out his body and finally got hot. Hand me a shoes like I'm picking a lot. Me and white bitches been kissing a lot. My honor comes from the shit that I do for the ones that I love is between them and I. Your honor comes to the court and the officer pleaded so that you could cut off some time. Nowadays y'all don't want to put in no work. Y'all just want to jump to the front of the line and hurry and run out of 9. Baby boy, please. I heard what you said to little bro about me. Yeah, and when you run into the Iceman, what you gonna do except freeze? You not about to squeeze. You not in the streets. I'm cut niggas off at knees. They ain't no stand.
All right. I had to say this. This beat is nasty. And this should have been number 2. This should have been number 2 as far as the second track on the album. This should have been number. He said some things here I still have a problem with, but this should have been number 2 on the album. You agree with that?
I can see it. Yeah, I mean, it's a stronger track to me, and it has it's more layered.
Right. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
On business with me. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. Give me a motherfucking seat. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. I bet I know who I see. You know how I fly, cause I land at the beach. When you land, you can see me. You whisper my name, cause the way that it carry, you can't even speak. Yeah, you can't even speak. Whisper my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crow, they come hug me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, I'm doing my big one, you doing the little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. Yeah, my brother said he want a blue beam, I'ma get him one. My new team don't know how I live, she shopping at everyone. My brother got no fucking gear, he popping at everyone. This ain't fixable smoke where you see us all sitting with Farrakhan, nigga. This shit like the bag that you bring on the plane, it's gon' carry on. These boys dress up and think that they somebody, shit is like Comic-Con. My YGs are fast and praying, you lucky it's Ramadan. Otherwise they would be posted outside like the Pentagon. You niggas be hitting the net for some love, you a tennis ball. I take 500K not a dinner, I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Whisper my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like, what's up, my crow, they come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, okay.
Whisper my name like a ghost in me, counting me out.
Okay, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey. Okay, you gotta whisper my name.
All right, so we're not gonna go through all that. Not gonna go through all that. I want to say, like I said, man, a lot better song, a lot better song. Production 5, um, lyrics. We got some distance here. He's speaking about the situation between him and Playboy Cardi, of course, Rick Ross, Travis Scott, and J. Cole. He said some things in there. I think this was a lot. I think this should have been track 2. As I said, just a plethora of things he's saying here, man. The flying economy line. I feel like that was a little low shot. I think that's a low shot. He could have came a little bit better than
Who
that.
who was
Um,
that? Oh, okay. Who was he saying that
Amaya
to?
Gold.
About?
I think he said some things. I think that was about the possibly about Rick Ross. I think I need to kind of do a
Okay.
little bit more research on that. But he's speaking about Playboy Cardi. I didn't know him and Playboy Cardi had some issues. I'm not a big Playboy Cardi fan as far as like can really tell you what that story is about. But of course, that middleman line he speaks about, that's a J. Cole shot. That's a J. Cole shot as far as like the big 3 and all that. Um, and I think, when he says I'm doing my big one, you doing a little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. I think that's a shot at Rick Ross too and J Cole. And then my brother said that brother line. There are a lot of little gems in here. I think we can probably break down probably on a separate video, but uh, you know. And then he says, "My YGs are fasting and praying. You lucky it's Ramadan. Otherwise, they would have posted outside like the Pentagon." Right? We're speaking in bars of like when Drake does these little go hard bars. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I think he tries to play the tough guy. Some of these are tough guy bars. Nah, I just don't believe it when Drake does it. But I want to say, as far as the beat, 5. Execution. Well, I say lyrics. Lyrics. I think they're better than the last one. Better than Dust. So I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 3.5 to a 5 on. I mean, I'm sorry. 3.5 to a 4 on that. Leaning more towards 4 because I think this is better lyrically. Execution. I like his rapping on here. So I'm giving that a 4. And originality, I don't think it's very original. I think we've heard this before. I, to be honest with you, I don't think any of these songs are going to be original. So I think my score for that is probably going to be a maybe 3 on that one. But I like the song. It's to the point. It's layered. I like the hook. I like his rapping. I like his lyrics on this. Whisper My Name. Good track. What are your thoughts?
Um, I didn't like the lyrics. I had it at 3 at first, and then when that middle one line actually, I thought that was like a. I didn't like that. What kind of what? I'm
Which
doing
line?
my
Which
big
line was
one.
that? Oh yeah.
What kind of man are you? I'm doing my big one. You doing a little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
big
a J Cole
brother.
shit.
He want blam blam. I'ma get him one. Something something. Give him one. Everyone. I don't know. The middle one. I don't know. I didn't like you said it was a diss to somebody, so I guess it has a little more precedence. But it was kind of corny to me. And then on
More
top of that,
subliminals. More subliminals.
not just that, but me not believing he's going to do something, or even when people say my man's in him to do something. Well, that's not tough to me either. You hiring your security to beat people up. That okay?
Right.
I'll get my security to get you, like
Yeah.
and I'm from a different era, I guess. But it's
Right.
like I just don't. So with that, it doesn't. I
It
have
doesn't
to.
register.
I have to believe. Yeah, I have to believe what you're saying for me to
Right.
believe your lyrics are even dope because they lose credibility if you're saying something I don't think you'll do. I
Right.
actually think
Right.
I'm gonna say something about this when I finish up the Big L review. But with Tupac, I think that Tupac, the character that he played, was so detrimental to himself. Damn, we spoke about Tupac. I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, so if you look at Tupac and how he went from being clowning around with the
Knock.
underground and
Yeah.
being and not even being a gangster when he grew up as an art student. He went to the School of Arts. So
Right.
you weren't a thug, but you portrayed yourself as a thug. And I saw somebody in high school do kind of the same thing. This guy was a nerd in elementary school, and in high school he started running with these thugs. I'm like, and he actually ended up getting killed. Same thing with Tupac, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm gonna use his initials because he passed away. His initials are actually MC, Michael C. So
Okay.
I remember seeing him in high school. I'm like, man, what are you doing? Like, come on, my guy. You know what I mean? But I'm
Right.
saying all
Right.
that to say, when I hear inauthentic or unauthentic lyrics, or when I see that, it makes it hard for me to respect what your lyrics are. So I grade on that curve. So for me, not believing in that he got people or that he does have people, or even the threat of threatening anybody for me is like, relax, fam. Just live your life.
Yeah.
Do you? You're not gonna
Yeah.
slap nobody. I heard he got slapped by Puffy before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So there's your chance. Like if they would have said you did something to Puffy, don't mess with Drake. Like I heard, like they say, don't mess with Hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like Hammer's a
Yeah.
dude that I heard don't mess with him. Drake and Hammer got a lot of similarities, right? They're pop stars who rap, but we've heard stories about Hammer,
Yeah.
and I didn't know that about Hammer. I haven't heard anything about Drake doing anything or being anything. So
You
okay,
talk. You
if he
speaking on.
do,
You speaking on MC Hammer, right?
MC Hammer, yeah,
Yep.
MC
Yep.
Hammer. People
Yep.
said, and you would think from his image, from his image that he wasn't that.
Right. There are
You
a
see what I'm
lot
saying?
of stories. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of stories about MC Hammer, and not a lot of people refuted that. As far
Yeah,
as like, nah, that happened, bro.
yeah.
but
And
it,
I haven't
but it,
heard that from Drake. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I
Like
haven't
so
heard.
so
I
when you
haven't heard the
saying
disputes like, nah, that didn't happen. But you hear a lot of disputes as far as like Drake. You're not a tough guy, you know. But go ahead. Go
we saw
ahead.
you grow up, we saw you from
Yeah.
Aubrey and everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
From
but that's
from
that's just
from
saying that,
from Degrassi.
yeah. So
Yeah.
why when did you start fighting? I don't know. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so yeah, flow, I gave it a 3. Production,
Okay.
I gave it a 4. Originality, I gave it a 2, and then replayability a 2. So overall,
I
that
think
song probably get about a 3, 2,
I think
3
this
for
is
me.
another example of it sounds good. I'm comparing it like I think we're on the same page as far as like sequencing wise. I think
Hmm.
Make Him Cry. I think I like Make Him Cry as a good intro. Dust. I just feel like he should have moved that down a little bit. And then
Hmm.
we have and then I'm sorry, I blanked out.
What's my
And then
name?
Whisper My Name, which is this one. And I like it. I like this
Hmm.
one. Like I said, there are some lines in here. I'm like, tough guy, like subliminal shots, but he sounds good. He's rapping better. I think the way he's rapping is better on this compared to
Hmm.
Dust. I would have made this a second track. I think this was a
Hmm.
more aggressive, impactful track. I'm just naming it from a sequencing perspective. I like this track. I like this track.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. So we're gonna go to the next one here. Janice STFU. Let's get it.
Million, it's been so long since you texted me. I finally took a break and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, play back, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label gotta free me, baby. Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. someone come dig me up. If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up. You boys got big on my name, that's big enough. We know how you OGs rockin' already, my nigga, the jig is up. They say the truth will set you free, well mine is gon' stream while you watching HD. They say that karma could take an eternity, yours is dropping the same night as me. Funny thing is that they ain't gon' compete. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me.
Hey Janice, shut the fuck
Teach
up.
me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Thought they had me in a deep sleep, baby. I'm still scorching hot in these streets, baby. Pull up, Maybach, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. See-through shirt, I get a sneak peek, baby.
Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey, hey. Tired of all of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop off a look, but you forgot how I feel. Shot-town popping a pill, go on a drill, looking for someone to kill. White kids listen to you, cause they feel some guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled. Handing out turkeys on camera inside of your hood, then you go back to the hills. How many houses you build? How many souls did you heal?
All right, that's a Kendrick line right there. That's a Kendrick line right there.
He was Vincent Kendrick or whatever?
Yeah, that's a Kendrick line right there. Where what did he say here? Oh man, I missed it.
It's something about Chicago.
Nah, they're talking about when he goes back to man, what is that line? Oh, okay. You only come home to pose and pop off a look, but you forgot how it feel. Shout town popping a pill, go on a drill, looking for someone to kill. White kids listen to you because you feel some guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled. Handing out turkeys on camera inside on your hood, then go back to the hills. I thought that was a Kendrick line. Let me see. I may be
It
wrong on
might
that one.
be.
Let me look that one up. I thought that was a
It,
Kendrick line.
it might be. I mean, it sounds, because he said, the white people listening to you for the guilt part. That sounds like it's something for Kendrick. But then he
Um,
said you go to Chicago and pop pills looking for somebody to kill. Was he talking about that? Might be Kodak Black.
no. He's speaking about Kendrick. It's a Kendrick line. Subliminal bars. And he's also Janice Jose. I'm not sure who that is. Who's Janice Jose? I may be all. Have you heard that name?
Nah, that's what I was wondering. Who was Janet?
Janice
Janet.
Jose.
Like that.
Let me see. Who's Janice Jose? Oh, okay. So now that makes sense. She's the head of brand partnerships at UMG. So all right, this is more label issues. Okay, so it's now coming together. Janice Jose is the she is the head of brand at UMG. So that makes sense. Where she allegedly told him the STFU. This is also speaking about LeBron James and kind of like industry and media. To be honest, I'm gonna get to my review here. We're gonna keep going. I got some thoughts on this song, but
Off the back of your deal. Difference between niggas getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal. Damn, against your will, how many new names do you got on your will? Damn, how many more times is y'all gonna keep calling it soft when it's silk? Damn, how many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get Ice to chill? Damn. They tryna cover it up like a quilt. Rory go skirt on a boy like a kilt. Kept it 100 on paper like Wilt. Tricking it off on a paying a bill. That's just how I do the sauce in a spill. These hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Yeah. I made way too much in a week. Must be 250 at least. Like the money just grew off a tree. Like the money just came in for free. For real. MRI machine scanning my knee. Like how long you been running the streets for real? Yeah, she just text me like we in Paris like 200 deep for real. And I went bought a whip for my brother. Same body but two different colors. And I might just tell Kyle get another. Small price cause he kept it 100. and I might book a flight out to London.
Hey, Janice, shut the fuck up.
All right, so that's kind of the end of that. We're gonna stop there. I'm gonna let you start with this one. Go ahead.
I don't want to start.
I'm gonna let you
All
start
right.
with this. Oh my god, man.
Okay. Now I don't know who he's talking about, so I'm
Supposedly
not
he's talking
into.
about Kendrick Lamar, like I said, Janice Jose, LeBron James, and kind of the media and industry.
Okay, so he's going at everybody on
Supposedly,
that song.
right?
All right.
And he's speaking
Well,
about kind of his label issues, and they're trying to. I mean, supposedly, he paid for this whole rollout, the album, the video, everything, the marketing and everything. I think this is a ploy at him threatening to go independent and stuff like that. But go ahead.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's cool. I actually like that song a little bit.
Wow, really?
Um, yeah,
Surprising.
yeah. I started off not liking it because of the singing, but his flow, I was like, okay, he's talking his shit. Whatever his little shit is, he was talking it. You know, so um, I didn't have a problem. I'm gonna give him a 4 on lyrics on that one actually.
Whoo, woo.
Yeah, because whoever he was talking to, he was saying it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
What do you
Um,
get production?
the production on that one, I give it a 3.5. I like that. I like the beat. The beat was moving. Like the beat had me.
Okay.
I didn't like the flow though. Like the flow. So that's the part I think where I'm conflicted with a lot of the music is the flow. Um, the beats I like a lot of the production of what's going on, and lyrically I don't like what a lot of people talk about. I guess from that era,
Hmm.
from that time period. That's why I guess I like Kendrick because I think lyrically he speaks about things that resonate with me.
Hmm.
These things don't resonate with me, like getting low models and showing. I get it why people would like it, but I think also, and I guess this kind of goes back to the tone deafness, what you were saying in general.
Hmm.
I think I was thinking about this. I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole a little bit, but I was thinking that we are at a time period where flossing is not where we should be collectively as humanity. I think that flossing is going to lose um, its appeal over the next 5 or 10 years, just from gas being $5 a gallon. And, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everybody's struggling right now. So
Right.
the people who are flossing don't. You're gonna be looked at weird, like, hold up, we starving. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like everybody's not flossing. It was a time when everybody was flossing, you know what I mean? When everybody got the PPP checks.
Right. 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 Right.
Everybody was flossing for a good 2 years, but now it's like so I'm saying all
So
that to
everybody
say,
that's flossing is pretty much really it's struggling. It's fake floss.
yeah,
Pretty. Yeah.
yeah. And not even that. It's like you're not, even if you are, you're not helping. What are you doing? Like he said something in that thing. What are you doing, people? How many people you put in your wheel? Like how many like so you're flossing, but you're also asking what are other people doing for their community. But so it's like it's contradictory on that note, but also, like I said, for me listening to what he was saying, or whatever he was saying to whoever he was saying to, even though I didn't know who he was saying it to, I liked it lyrically. Production wise, I think it was good. I was able to go with it.
Right.
Originality, I give it a 3.5. Replayability, when I listen to it again, probably a 3, maybe not. Like I wouldn't like bump it, but you know, I don't know if I listen to his album again, honestly.
This is my thing. Production. I'm giving this a 1. I'm
Wow.
sorry. I don't like this beat. Lyrics. I'm probably giving this probably a 3 to 3.5 because I do think he's saying some things in here. I'm sorry, flow, man. It's just lazy, man. I don't like this lazy
hmm
flow. I don't like this
hmm
lazy flow. Flow wise, I'm giving it like a 2.
hmm
Originality, uh, originality. I think we're on the same page. I'm giving it about a 3.5. But overall, I don't like this song. I think the beat
hmm
is not great. I don't like his lazy flow. I feel like some of the things he's saying in here, it's I like the shot at Kendrick. again, if I didn't look up who this Janice Jose lady is, I think that's a
Mhm.
little creative because of his label issues he's got,
Mhm.
label disparity and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool. He's speaking about a lot of the industry bloggers and YouTubers and all that other stuff. Thanks, Drake. Thanks. But originally I'm giving it a 3, but I feel like the production and just the lazy flow. Production's a 1 for me. Lazy flow is like 2 for me. I don't like the song. I'm sorry. I just it's
Didn't
like
do much. I get it.
it's like that whining, singing, rapping, lazy flow. I just don't like.
Mhm.
Auto tune along with it. Just don't like it. Um,
Yeah, the auto tune. I still got a problem with auto tune. Like I think I've always had a problem with auto tune.
I think I've accepted it, but when rappers do it, I think it
Mhm.
should be sparingly or it's
Mhm.
got to be done creatively.
Mhm.
Like for me, a couple instances, I thought T Pain was creative with it, even though
Mhm.
he was a rapper, he's a singer turned
Mhm.
rapper, but I think he's creative with it.
Mhm.
I think Kanye's 808s and Heartbreaks was creative.
Mhm.
Um, some of Lil Wayne's auto tune I thought was a little overdone,
Mhm.
a lot overdone, but
Mhm.
it was okay. It was okay. This right here, I just didn't like it.
This was
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
I get it. I mean,
didn't like it.
yeah, yeah. And what I'm wanting to do personally is just have an open mind. I don't want to have my personal biases for him to affect what I hear,
Right,
So I'm
right,
but even with that song that he just had, even with the label, like even with his, it's like even like okay, you throwing shots at Kendrick and the label, and you sued the label because you lost.
right,
Like, had you won, I don't think you would have sued the label. You sued the label because he hit you he sliced you to pieces. And
right.
so even throwing something back at him, it's not it's not even reaching. It's like a dog, like I can't hear you, man. Like your disses don't mean nothing because you got stomped. Same way with Ether, when Nas ethered Jay-Z, Jay-Z couldn't come back and diss him again. He
Right.
could try. It's not gonna land though because
It's
you
not gonna
gotta you
have the
gotta
same impact
yeah,
Ether did. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
unless you ether the ether. And you can't do that unless you really, really, you know what I mean? That's the only way. So you can't put a little verse in there when he get an album on you.
Well, my
He did a whole
problem
album on
is with Drake also, and I'll take it back to the Nas and Jay Z stuff. Nas ethered a big dog in rapping, somebody that was gonna respond to him. So he knew he had to take it to a level of like, I gotta destroy this guy, through rap, right? Drake, on the other hand, right? Subtle shots against Kendrick. I think that's weak to me, and I've said this. Then we got subtle shots. Again, this is a long list of disses that I have a problem with. You're dissing LeBron James, who can't respond, who's not going to respond. All he's going to respond is with tweets and videos of other people's music. He's not a rapper.
you. Right,
Janice Jose, that's label stuff. They're not going to
right,
respond, right?
right.
And at the end of the day, all you're doing is kind of, um, if you're, which tells me, there have been rumors of Drake going independent. If you're going to go
Mm-hmm.
independent and he's doing this, okay, fine. You're completely burning a bridge on this, right? Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not here to talk about label stuff, but uh, I just that's the tone deaf for me. That's the tone.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tone deaf for me. It's like, all right, man, it's like a little bit of filler music and the tough music, and it's like you're going after people who aren't really going to respond in a way that's like, Kendrick responded to him, right,
Mm-hmm.
and he was quiet as a church mouse, right,
Mm-hmm.
and Pusha T has responded to him, quiet as a church mouse. I mean, he had some shots on here about not on this track, but on another track. I'll get to that about Pharrell and Pusha. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, they've been going at you for like 5, 10 years now. You just now responding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, again, man, it's the tone deafness for me, and it's and the subtle shots, the subtle shots. I've said this is the best rapping that Drake has done. It's a little bit more structured. It's a little bit more layered, focused. Yes, but some of this is tone deaf and some of it is corny. I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
it is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the lazy flow, and it's the same thing with the J Cole stuff. I don't like that fast flow on certain
Mm-hmm.
beats. It's the same story. But I digress from that. I digress from that. I don't like this song. I think the song is lazy. I think production's not great. Um, he's saying a couple things in here that do I care? I think it's a big deal if Drake goes independent. My thing is if you go independent, Drake, are we gonna get some better? Are we gonna get better music? Because based off of this story of you paying for everything off this album, you still have creative freedom, and this is what you give us. So,
Mm-hmm.
are we gonna get a different brand of music? Are you gonna start working with different artists? Are you gonna, what's gonna happen if you go independent? You got the money to do it. You got the marketing to do it. You've got the audience and all that stuff to do it, and that's what the labels are afraid of. Or is this a way of getting the labels to pony up some more money
Yeah, it's
to
leveraging.
keep you in the same spot that where you at? If that
Mm-hmm.
is cool, that's your business. I'm not here to speak about the financials and label. I don't care about that. I care about the rapping. And to me, some of this is a little bit tone deaf. It's tone deaf
Mm-hmm.
because he's going after like you got a problem with LeBron James, bro. I got a problem with LeBron James, right? A lot of people got a problem with LeBron James, you know. But I don't know, man. It's a little tone deaf for me. A little
Yeah.
tone deaf for me. Let it go. He really sounds a little. It's very insecure. Insecure music to me is what I'm getting out of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
digress. I digress. We're gonna go to the next song here, which is "Run to Atlanta."
Free band, turn shit up again. Whatever gonna take.
This is a song. I've got some thoughts on this too. Right. This is the song featuring Future, and I'm assuming, I think the person's name is Molly Fontaine. Um,
Molly
uh,
Santana.
Molly Santana. I'm sorry, Molly Santana. Yeah, as you know, Drake and Future has some beef. I have a problem with this, but um, Drake and Future has some beef, and all of a sudden, maybe 2 weeks before this album came out, all of a sudden, there are rumors of Future being on a track with Drake, and I'm like, what is going on here? After I said maybe 2 months prior to this, I was like, you know, I don't think that we're gonna get Drake and I didn't think Future was gonna be on here, but some type of communication happened behind the scenes, and it's like, okay, I don't know what to say about this. Uh, did Drake kind of just be like, call, hey Future, I apologize. Here's a check. Let's be buddies again. Was it? I don't know, man. I just
I'm sure some business involved.
right, and I'm like, this whole album is about pretty much the whole industry turning it back on Drake, and I think this whole thing about Kendrick's music is kind of like, okay, I feel like I feel like Kendrick is kind of. I mean, there are other rappers. I think there are other dope rappers, but as far as from a commercial mainstream perspective, I think Kendrick is the closest thing we got to some type of hip hop, to some sort of authenticity as far as hip hop and the culture and the way he's rapping and how he's rapping and stuff like that. And that's why I feel like that's why I've said I'm Team Kendrick. And
But it,
I just feel like, man, again, man, like I don't know what to say about this. I don't know
I,
how to
I,
feel about
from
this.
from a psychological perspective, the fact that like even this song and the last song, like we got two songs, like you said, he was dissing all these people, Kendrick being the center of it, and then this one ran to Atlanta, which is what Kendrick said about him.
Right.
The
Right.
guy he's living rent free in his head. So from a psychological standpoint, I think that he feels like he has to prove himself to the world. He took his manhood. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and
Yeah.
so now that's I'm just listening to a few of the tracks. I haven't heard the song yet, but I know that's a sub. ran to Atlanta because I remember Kendrick said you were in Atlanta just to be, so now you like, yeah, I do run to Atlanta. Okay, so what? But the thing about it is you're still responding to me like it's like piss off, fam. I'm done with you. You know what I mean? Like from a Kendrick standpoint, I finished with you, but you keep bringing me up. And it's like so
And
to me
remind you,
psychologically,
Kendrick has
you
been
know.
throwing shots at Drake Drake has been throwing subliminal shots at Kendrick for a while, for a long time.
hmm
This
Before
ain't
that,
new.
right, right,
Before that,
right,
this ain't new. This ain't
right.
new. And I think the thing is Drake has been throwing subliminal shots at Kendrick for a long time. And I think Drake got in his feelings because you you didn't really return shots. And then
Yeah.
because I always reverted back to that control verse that Kendrick did. You notice
hmm
Drake's name wasn't mentioned. And I think
hmm
that's when it kind of started.
hmm
And
hmm
I think what Kendrick did was that, you know what? I'm not even gonna mention this dude's name.
hmm
But Drake continuously did subtle shots against Kendrick. He does this
hmm
with Pusha T too. And these guys, except Pusha T, kind of does throw it back, but Drake won't respond because he knows Pusha T is just as ruthless as Kendrick. But
hmm
Kendrick is like, I'm gonna keep just making my own music or what I want to do, how I want to say my story. And it's almost like I'll get to him later.
Yeah,
I'll get to Drake
yeah,
later. You know,
yeah. Because
I'll get to
he's
that
not
guy
on my
later.
radar. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
I got other things to do. I'll get to him later. But when Kendrick did, Drake's response, and he responded, and to me, and I said this on my reviews that I reviewed those tracks when they had that beef. You notice Drake's music kind of shifted. It shifted to a little bit that those beefs. I was like, oh, this is what I want to hear from an album. I'm like, oh, this is the better rapping. So
hmm
I feel like, and then it elevated Kendrick a little bit to a point
hmm
where it's like, okay, I'm gonna because that's Drake, that's Kendrick's element right there. That's
Yeah,
Kendrick. You're playing right into a sandbox. So it's like Drake is so offended, and then he had to go get J. Cole to really get Kendrick attention.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I gotta go get his buddy to get his attention so I can get a little of attention from Kendrick. And then when
hmm
Kendrick responded with Not Like Us, all those other diss tracks that were good, really good, and then he comes out with his album, he's getting all this publicity. What does Drake do? Sues
Through the
him,
label. Yeah.
bots. Oh well, and I said this. All this was calculated. All of this was calculated. Kendrick was like, I'm gonna just sit back and chill. Let him keep rambling my name out of his mouth. But when I get him, I'm gonna get him. And that's what
Yeah.
happened. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened. And now what do we get now? More subliminal shots. This
Yeah,
time,
man.
yeah, yeah, more subliminal shots. And what Drake is in his feelings. Because not only did Kendrick get him, he's got the industry on Kendrick's side. And like you said, took his manhood and Pusha T's, even though I don't like I like Pusha T, like Rick
hmm
Ross, Future for a little bit.
hmm
A lot of people were like, it put a lot of eyes on Kendrick,
hmm
right? And I'm not even going to go into the apology from J. Cole. That's a separate video. I've beaten that into the ground. I'm not even going to get onto the J. Cole apology, but still, you notice what happened, right? Kendrick comes out and responds to Drake, even responds to J. Cole. J. Cole apologizes. Drake gets quiet. And then, that line in there where he says that you know, you're serving to the white people and your music for the white people, you're giving out turkeys, and you go back to the hills. Kendrick's always done this.
hmm
He's always done this. And then right when he's quiet, what does Drake do? He's got to respond. He's got to throw shots. He's got to get J. Cole on the track. Then he goes and this is J. Cole. Right. Then he got to call Future. Hey, Future, I apologize. I'm sorry. Here's a check. Let's get on the song. Future's like, hey, I'm here for the money. Cool. I got, you know, I'm down,
hmm
but it's just to me, it's just
It's
I
the
don't know, man. It's
you
very
know
like victimizing in my feelings.
well that's the it's a whole lot of psychological things. I don't know. I could break it down psychologically on a lot of levels
Yeah,
with just people who have a need to fit in because they don't fit in their own skin. So
Right.
he's not comfortable in himself. And
Right.
and Kendrick knows that. That's why he was able to, he was like, man, I don't know. I think it's a thing when it's like when they say real recognize real, right? So you can the same way you real recognize fake as well. So I can see through all the facades that you're trying to pull, and I can pull those out of you if I want to. It's just like when
Right.
when a person who's that kind of a person who's giving you mercy, and you keep poking the bear, and then they
Right.
eviscerate you. That's kind of what happened with Nas and Jay-Z as well. It's like, all right, man, I'm giving you grace now. And I'll throw a dart at you, understand the deep, I'll throw a body punch at you. But if you want this whole combination, you're gonna get it. And then on a different level, I felt like Michael Jackson and Prince had the same kind of thing, right? Where
Yeah.
I thought that Michael Jackson was jealous of Prince, right? Um, and I thought that he seeked out Prince's attention, and Prince didn't seek out his, and he wanted to be cool with Prince. And Prince like, nah, I'm good over here. And Michael had this thing where he was always trying to reach out to him, whereas Prince was on this thing where I'm doing Prince. You do you. We ain't got to be cool. And I think that's the same thing with
Right.
Kendrick Lamar. Like
Right.
Kendrick, like, man, look, do you? I'm cool over here. Don't even bother me. You
Right.
do you. I'm not. We're not the same kind of artists. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
okay.
Right.
And that person is looking for that validation because they respect that person so much. They're like, nah, we could be cool together. And the other person's like, nah, I'm cool over here. You be cool over there. And then you get
Right.
this. So I think that's what this turned into. You know.
Okay. I actually think that Nas and Jay Z thing was, uh, I think was strictly about rap because Jay Z's diss on Nas were like, what was it? Super Ugly. You had Takeover, and there was another track. Well, I can't remember the name of the other track. And I think I've always said Blueprint. I think is one of my favorite albums from Jay Z. Um, but I think it was from a rapping's perspective. And you can say that maybe some fans, it was a divide. It was almost like the Big and Tupac thing, but less violence. There was two
Hmm.
sides of fans where people loved Biggie for like, Biggie rapped, he's for the people. But Tupac was like, he played a character, yes, but we're not going to get into that debate.
Mhm.
But Tupac,
No, but
you're not going to bait me into that debate. But Tupac, what? I'm watching my words because right now this can turn into something. But
yeah.
Tupac was the poet, which had a certain pocket of fans that enjoyed his music. But there was never like that divide as far as like um the insecurity is what I'm saying. Same thing with
Hmm.
Jay Z and Nas. There was never a thing about the insecurity. It was about rap,
Hmm.
And even at that time, people were like, "Man, Nas is the better storyteller, the better rapper." But Jay Z could rap, but he can make better songs.
I think
Here,
that was
go
go
ahead,
ahead, my fault. Well, it was just about the Jay Z and Nas thing because I
right?
think that
Okay,
that was more than just rap. I think it was personal, and I think
I do. Okay. If you're gonna
and the
add
fact that he
the
went after
Biggie
his
the
the
Biggie
fact that he
perspective, you
not the
talking about
Biggie
the Biggie?
perspective. I'm talking about the fact that he went that Jay Z went after. I don't even say went after, but the fact that he slept with Nas's
Oh yeah.
mother.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
me, that's
yeah,
a like
yeah,
I'm a really
yeah,
get you kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? Like so to me,
yeah,
that's why I'm looking at that's outside of rap. That's
yeah, yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
got stuff. You
I
know,
think I understand that part of it. I try not to add that incorporation because that's like,
but
you're
that's
right.
what I'm saying. That could
You're
be a
right
whole
about
other thing because
it.
she could have came to him because she was mad at Nas.
Right,
So it's a whole lot that could
right.
be, and that's a whole nother like we didn't gotta go down there because
Right.
we
Right.
we get
But
way off course.
even with this Drake and Kendrick stuff, even the outside stuff, there's been rumors of Drake doing stuff like that to other artists, stuff like that. But my
Yeah,
point is that
yeah, he said that in the song, right?
right, right,
Didn't he said it about you did that? That's
yeah,
he said something about him dissing with he messing with Wayne's girl when Wayne was in jail.
right, right.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of that, man. It's a lot of that
yeah,
going on, which I tend not to talk about that stuff because I think that's a little shady, a little dirty,
that's
and it has
groupie
nothing to
love.
do with
That's how
music.
groupie love works.
Yeah, yeah. It has nothing to do. But on a music perspective, I think Drake feels like within certain pockets of fans, he is the biggest.
Hmm.
But as
Hmm.
far as like the culture, the rap culture,
Hmm.
bro, we see
And he
right through.
wants that. See, that's the thing. I think he wants that. Same thing with J. Cole. I think J. Cole. So J. Cole and Kendrick get these kind of backpack accolades, right? And I
I
think
don't think
Drake.
I think J Cole tries. I'm not going to go into this tangent with J Cole, but I think it's you can tell within his music, it, it's very forced.
No, it
He
is.
wants to
I'm not
show,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, he cultivates that character as well, right? That
right,
backpacker, right? He cultivates that.
right.
But I'm saying from the standpoint of what you said about the fans, I think that, and it's the same thing with Jay-Z. When he said this, if I could be more like Common Sense, I'll be more like Common Sense, but I haven't rapped Common since I was Common
Mm,
Sense.
yep,
And it's
yep,
like you want that respect from the streets because you're
right,
getting the respect from the pop audience, right? But you
right.
want the street audience, you want that, and I think it's the same thing with Drake. Drake
I
wants the
don't think it
respect.
works that way though. You got to pick a side.
Well, I know that. That's my exactly. You
Yeah,
do, and
yeah, you
so
got to
that's
pick a
my
side.
point. And once they and that's the dilemma they're internally having, right? They've sold
Mhm.
out, air quotes. They want what real people have who have a grassroots, but you didn't go grassroots. You went for the money. You went for the like you went for the sales, right? Just like they
Yeah, but do
say,
you think?
Nas
Okay,
pick
so
bags beats it.
do you think Kendrick is the closest to that?
To what?
Having the heads, the streets, and then you got the pop kind of audience.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
I do.
and Drake
I
and
think
Drake probably hates that.
yeah, he wants
Yeah,
that. He wants it both, but you can't have it all. You do have the pop, and that's all you have. You got the fluff, you got the girls, but you don't have the streets. And then
right.
after they not like us, it really solidified it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like just like I mean, he just carved them up. Talking about don't go to
yeah,
California, you go to Atlanta. Like he just really like you're not from these streets, man. You from Canada, and you might even be on the other side when he went down that road to talk about so it was hey man, I'm glad he came back. I remember somebody said this before about him coming back, right? Like, they was talking about Drake coming back, like, how is he gonna come back? What he gonna do when he come back? And people were saying like he should just rap, he should just rap. But what I'm listening to is that those wounds are still there,
mm-hmm,
and you're not just
mm-hmm.
rapping. You really trying to get that gorilla off your back, but you can't unless you stop talking about it. Like, leave it alone. That's all I'm really saying. It's like let it go and just like even with that last song, Janice Shut the Fuck Up joint, right? Like if he would
Mm,
just bragged on like how much money he getting and what he doing flossing, he
yeah,
could have been cool on that. He could have left it on there, but you bring it in, like you said, you bring LeBron, you bring this lady, and it's like you're not getting that sympathy. It's almost like I can't bring these people up, man. That might get us shut down.
for me, you're right. It's almost like for me, it's almost like, yo, I don't know, man. It's just almost like the humility and of like the realism. It's like, all right, man, he wants some type of sympathy for what he's going through. He's almost like he wants like the like, woe was me, hey guys, I'm battling your best rapper. Hey guys, I'm going through label issues. Hey guys, I got all these celebrities talking about how bad I am and this, that, and the third. Hey, that they shouldn't be doing that. Be on my side. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. It could have been.
I
I
remember
don't know,
when
man.
this was in a I guess like after hip hop was dead, kind of around that time period, right?
Oh, the album.
When Yeah, when the album came
Yeah,
out. But I
yeah.
remember there was a lot of I'm gonna throw air quotes up, old school rappers that kept talking about how new school rappers were messing the game up, right?
Hmm.
And I forgot, I don't know if it was Nas, but I remember somebody was saying they basically like saying like if you a live nigga rap, like just rap. Stop rapping about what other people are doing and just rap. Like don't worry about what they doing and just
Right.
rap because And it was a time period I remember, like when I can't remember the name of the album, but it was a De La Soul album that came out. But it was like a lot of the rappers from that era were complaining about the new era instead of just rapping, right? Instead of just
Oh
rapping
yeah,
about whatever it
yeah.
is you want to rap about. And that's how I feel like when I'm listening to this a little bit. Like instead of complaining about what's going on, just rap, dude. Like stop.
Right.
Like you said, you're looking for this sympathy. And that was the
Be
same thing with those
yourself.
rappers. Like y'all looking for sympathy from the fans of today by talking about what the music is. They still not hearing you. But when they started
I don't
rapping
think the
again,
fans care. I don't think they
they
care.
don't. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We don't care about your problems, bro. We want to hear. We want to hear. We want to hear. I
Well,
don't
no,
care
no,
that you.
we don't. I'll even add to that. We don't care about the problems that you're rapping about. We don't care about your, like, oh, you got cryptocurrency problems, or like you just built a mansion. We don't care about those problems. We want to hear the real thing is what we want to hear is after Kendrick. This is the real thing we want to hear, and we have yet to hear. This is one of the things I'm going to say at the end of my review. After Kendrick came out with "Not Like Us," what happened? What reflection did you go through? Right? Did you look in the mirror? Did you say, "Hey, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to reflect on this. I need to give us that." Like you going on vacations, I understand it, cool, but give us like, all right, bro. Like, did you go through some? Like he said in Make 'Em Pay, he said in there, "Hey, I that line where he was like, I went through a lot of depression." Okay, give us that layer. Give
Yeah.
us that, like, like. I, I just we'll never have a Kendrick and Drake collab again. I don't think they'll ever forgive each other. But at the same time, bro, I just feel like tell us what you're called Iceman. You're calling yourself Iceman. Give us the layers of how you became that. Right?
hmm
I'm hearing the same. It's like I'm hearing the same. It's like you're putting paint over wallpaper. You know
hmm
what I mean? It's like one of
hmm
those things where it's like you're
Yeah.
just covering up with the same. It's the same formula,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And you
And
haven't. You
like I
haven't
said,
grown.
a lot of people are liking this album because it's better than his previous projects, but that's not saying much.
Right.
That's not saying much, man. But man, I feel like we got off on a little
Yeah.
tangent,
We
man. Let's
did.
keep
We did.
going.
We did. Let's get back
Let's
into this.
keep
We're supposed
going.
to talk about this album.
Yeah, well, we still are, but let's keep going.
All right.
Eat a liberal as I can. Cutting ties with all my friends. Fuck boy, know what I'm saying? Still on that business, girl. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
The case wasn't even. The case wasn't even.
SA twin.
Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, tell you about
Which I tell you right now, I think this is just a. I'll get my thoughts out.
I'm not. Well,
Uh,
what I'm hearing so far, I'm not. I'm not. But let's let it hear. Let's let it hear because right, I haven't heard anything yet. Those first 34 seconds, I'm not impressed by this song at all. For
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Put up half, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? 2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? And Hendrix back by Papi, love the man. Yeah. Got a 3-ticket Richie on my hand. Okay. And I'm quick to turn a hater to a fan. Niggas standing 10 toes on quicksand. If they could've been, they would've been, but they can't. Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand. It costs a lot for that Mercedes stretch sedan. She said to stop for life because I'm back with Taliban. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Go bank of 21, you know what I'm saying? Down for me, got a punt, you understand, 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 understand.
Shit. What else? I just fucked a milli off with dead and she pulled it right out of purse and she playing it. Note on the sheet and she landing. Bought a condo up the street and she standing. Bring all the freaks to France, the skirt and the sprinter. They wanna play Molly Santana. Used to cook hand on my tan. The way we was boxing, you think we went hand to hand.
I just ran a milli up on some slime shit.
What else?
I just fucked their feelings up on some pride shit.
What else?
I just fucked Chanelli up on some lie shit.
What else?
Molly Santana gon' make them rewind it. Diamonds on diamonds and hammers on hammers. I'm a big shot, what he holds you for runners. Talking about billions, he talking on camera. Think he a threat, he ain't nothing but a rental. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. What else?
All right, so that's into that. Um, I don't like this song at all. He said something in there. The embarrassment is only secondhand. I like that line. That's probably the only line in this whole album. I mean, the whole track I like. Um, I'm sorry. I can't do it. Production 1, lyrics 2, execution 2, and originality I think is probably a 1. I don't like this song at all. I mean, Future is Future on this. I'm not taking this. It's not really a rap song. I'm not taking this with a grain of salt. But yeah, I just didn't do anything for me on this song. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that song was awful to me. On so many levels. Like
Yeah.
visually, it was awful. Him with his shirt off in whatever that color was, whatever that
It
was
was
like
like the
disturbing.
heat.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
disturbing.
Yeah, thermal
The
stuff.
flat
Yeah,
the flat booty stripper who was featured was disturbing.
yeah.
Whatever they talk about Molly and taking taking drugs and all that. Even the lady, I'm not all that like this just it was just and then even the way the beat switched up in the middle, I was like, what was that? Like that didn't sound good. The way Future came in,
Right,
like the
right.
song
Well,
was just
that's
bad.
typical. That's typical Future. Typical Future.
Okay, maybe that's why I don't listen to Future. But
Yeah,
no,
that's typical.
just in general, like I just thought that that song on so many levels and layers was awful. Production, I gave it a 2. Lyrics, I gave it a 1. Flow, I gave it a 2. Originality, I gave it a 1. And replayability, I gave it a 1. I might have
Yeah,
given it zeros, but I don't know. I just go 1 through 5. I don't have a zero. But a couple of those things probably would have got a 0. Um,
right.
I don't want to hear that song again. I don't want to. It's like I mean, and again, for me, um, it has to resonate with me. It just wasn't. The song was just blah.
Yeah.
Didn't do much. So I mean, I guess what 1, 2, 1. That one would get a 1.5. I
One of
get it.
them.
You know, I guess it was representing Atlanta. I'm sure. I mean, that's kind of what Atlanta
Yeah,
is.
yeah, but
But
he's
you know.
Canadian. Yeah, so but we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
get to the
even with
next
that,
song.
you know, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah,
we're gonna
we
get to the
good.
next song, which is called Shebang. So let's get it.
All right.
Yeah, ice. Yo, Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head. How much I got? A lot. Don't leave again, I won't. Thinking and trying to do like Bryson, pussy ass nigga, and don't. Can I forgive? I can't. What do I need? Some head. Shorty keep asking a date. She tryna finesse Poly Market for bread. Where's the beef? It's cooked. Where's the boy? He's booked. Don't even recognize none of these names at the top of the charts. I look. Am I upset? A bit. Last one you dropped was shit. I did press play on that hoe. Mid, skip. Where should I take a trip? Who should I take? His bitch. Tennis lessons with the Nike skirt on and the ass popping out. You're sick. Where's the goat? They need one. The mirror's right here. I see one. My nigga don't know how to pay me back, so he said next head he catches a free one. What kind of clip? Extendo. What kind of switch? Not Nintendo. Y'all hanging out with friends though. They hanging out the window. What's up with gang? We back. What's in my raps? It's facts. She said she missed me all caps. Got it ain't better than that. What's up with life? It's lit, but I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that. 40, what's up, shebang? All of my ops, they this. What am I now, possess? How do I feel to refresh? Secrets I know got you stressed. Will I take those to my death? Haven't decided just yet. Yeah. 40, what's up, shebang? All of my ops, they this. Please don't put me to the test. I'm trying to get back on the net. I'm trying to get back in the flesh. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about that song. Looking at the lyrics, right? He says some things in there where I feel like I kind of go back and speak about a little bit of the corniness in some of the tracks he does. I like what he's saying in here. Again, he's speaking about Kendrick, LeBron James. Again, I like some of the stuff he's saying in here. I like the beat. The beat I'm giving about a 3. Lyrics, the corniness, along with some of the shots he's taken. I'm gonna be generous with this. I'm gonna give this a 3 also. The way he's rapping, his execution and rapping on here, I don't really like. But it's all right. I'm giving this about a 2.5. And originality, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 on this. So I have a love hate for this song. I like some of the things he's saying in here as far as addressing a lot of the Kendrick stuff. It's again I don't think it's very layered, very properly, very good. Yeah, I just thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. What are your thoughts?
I got this joint 2s all across the board.
Ooh,
And I think I'm being generous with that. Like all of my ops, they dead. Well, Kendrick, your main op, is not dead. Um,
right.
if you
I
have
think
an
what he's
op,
trying to say is that he's down for the count. He's dead. He's
he's
done.
not though. He's
Right.
not at all. Like
Right.
he just put out an album. He just did the Super Bowl. Like he chilling, but he not dead. And you know what I mean. Like he's not thinking about you. So it's like again, rent free. But even the flow that sound that lazy flow to like it's like the beat to me wasn't. I was just listening to that song like when is this shit over really, like I was really waiting for it to be finished um because I was listening to the lyrics. I didn't hear much the flow, like I said. So to me, I got 2s all across the board, and
Mm, mm. Okay.
I wasn't
I
impressed
don't
by that at
disagree.
all.
No disagree on that. Let's get to the next one called "Make 'Em Pay."
Yeah. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. 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 I just wanna be free. Yeah. Look. Albany Marina, they done served us 100 subpoenas. I done got my shit inside arenas like Gilbert Arenas. I remember lobster ravioli up at Serafina. I was in a dream hotel before I was in a loop like a carabiner. Yeah. And shout to all the sweet teens from Wilhelmina who tell me at the white party, Drake, I love the album, and well, I mean, you're kinda genius. And like Dip said, they really mean it. Yeah, I need compliments cause lately it's just falling outs and disagreements. Industry is really evil. And I face the way they paint me, but it hurts just like the Philly Eagles. LA love the sound, I could play a show for 1 million people. Don't be surprised, you see the whole YMCA just like the village people. These niggas measuring they dick size in millimeters. I rack up a tab in Chanel cause I do buy everything like I'm Middle Eastern. But I realize it's gotta get a little deeper. Other than me talking about the way I'm flipping dough like Little Caesars. I'm trying to catch one of you boys stargazing in the field like little leaguers. Yeah, and ain't no passes for you crip walking. All of that diss talking, kiddo beat it. I'm supposed to be my brother's keeper, so don't make us hit another buzzer beater. And don't be suddenly eager to hit me up and have no discussions either. Now you gotta plan a meeting with me just like the Russian leader and shake my fucking hand in front of other people. Yeah, fuck the chatter. Since 2009 as I climb the ladder, they envy me like Nevada, but it never mattered. My niggas run the phone soon as you check into prison. Your niggas run and talk the hoe for a second opinion. Me, I stood 10 T's and accepted the mission. Cause I much rather death than submission. How can you press the ignition and let some memories of the past affect your decision? I love you cause of the history, but if we being real, I could never forget you. And you never called me back, but destiny's written. For real. Fuck a big three anyway. There was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to begin with. Yeah. And now they got a new goal, and we gotta test the position. Damn, who is this guy for real? I guess a magician. 100 million streams vanished. No one got questions for niggas. Well, maybe I'm best as the villain, cause I got real numbers on niggas who said they got billions. I got all the chains that they ever repped in Virginia. I got niggas prized possessions, I get possessive on niggas. I am pressing everything, I'll get impressive on niggas. I got problems with people who I would've never dreamed, and that's dragging people in who don't wanna get in between. Dog, I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed. And Cali, you know what I mean. The beef was fully live, you went halal and got on your dean. And your people are still waiting for a free Palestine. But apparently everything is in black and white and red and green. I'm seeing everyone's true colors for real, I'm sensing a theme. I'm greater than everybody like some shredded cheese. I was in Hazleton at the one before I was in a loop like a set of keys. Shout out to Cherokee D and Sky Black, cause they was at my birthday when I was searching big booty ebonies. Jeez, now the penthouse in Bahamas is right next to Jordan like I'm Lebanese. And apparently niggas' souls is for sale like the 7 Seas. I gave you everything you ever need, but let me find out that Amex the only ones that credit me for making y'all everything you could never be. My sixth sense is kicking in, cause all I hear is people that are dead to me. And that's why I'm turning on my rare receipts to let you know that everything that's said to me will forever be stored in my memory. I'm better off independent, they should let them lead. Cause I just wanna be free.
All right, so I want to say this right now. That was Make 'Em Pay. Outside of the intro and outside of the intro and what's the other song name? Oh man, I just and Whisper My Name. Best song out of so far. Best song. Clarity, focused, on time. We still have some corny lines, but right there he's speaking about DJ Khaled, that Palestine line. We're getting more Kendrick lines, and we're getting LeBron James, and he's talking about Rick Ross in that track. A lot of things to discuss here. Still some corny lines. Production 5. Lyrics, I'm gonna say a 4 because there's some corny lines in there. But I like what he's doing. Kind of addressing a lot of things. The way he's rapping, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I like the way he's rapping on here. Best rapping on here, and originality. It's not original because I feel like we've heard 7 of these already. So originality, I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. I feel like we've heard it before, but I'm loving this song. This is something I would go back and play. This is a track I would come back to. Go ahead.
Actually, now on the lyrics on that one, I started off. I think it was the first line he said about Gilbert Arenas that I was like, okay, it's kind of corny. But then he picked it up and he had I'm
Yeah,
feeling
it started
Arenas
out. It
like
started
Gilbert
off
Arenas.
like, oh man, here we go.
Yeah, but but that was kind of I guess a setup for the flow that he was going with. The flow to me, I don't necessarily like that flow. I
Okay.
did like a lot of the lyrics and some of the lines he dropped in there.
Yeah.
He said something about niggas check with Hov for his opinion, and like you said, the thing he said about Khaled, they still wait for a free Palestine.
Yeah.
Um,
The Rick Ross
he
line.
said something. Oh, that was this. I just saw this one when I was reading it. Now the penthouse in Bahamas is right next to Jordan, like I'm Lebanese. I was like, okay, that was
Uh,
dope.
you thought that was dope?
Yeah, the penthouse in the Bahamas is right next to Jordan.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Talking like
okay.
right next to Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
like I'm Lebanese. So I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that was kind of
Yeah.
slick.
I
Like,
mean,
okay, I
yeah.
see what you did there, Drake. So
Yeah. I mean, okay. Okay, it was a
Yeah, he
clever
had
line.
it.
Yeah,
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 it was, when I said, oh, okay.
yeah,
So he had some punchies, a few punch lines in there.
yeah,
I gave him
yeah.
a 4. I ended up giving him a 4 in the lyrics.
Okay.
Production to me, actually, I thought they could have did better with that track. I was like, I liked the hook, and I gotta be free going under, but I don't know. I thought that it
I
it
love
it,
that.
it
I love the
worked, but it
production. I
didn't.
think production's
Yeah,
amazing.
I don't know. It was a 3.5. I thought it was. I don't know. It was. I was thinking it was going to hit a little harder. I don't know what I
Okay.
was listening for, but it didn't. It didn't. I thought it was going to be better than it was. So I was like, okay,
Okay. No,
the
I
beat just
understand.
kind of, you know,
Better
originality.
than I think it's better than these other tracks that we've gotten through.
That was the best song I've liked. This song actually. I think I scored it the highest.
Okay.
I think I scored that first song pretty high,
Okay.
but I think this song is better than that first song. Make them cry.
I think they're on the same path.
Um,
But I would
Yeah,
choose
I
this
like that one.
over,
I
yeah.
actually listened to this. Yeah, I like this one a lot better than Make 'Em Cry.
Yeah.
Actually, he had more. The lyrics on this one were a lot better to me than the Make 'Em Cry lyrics.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
I agree. I
and
agree.
even the production I thought was a little better on that one. So I like that one a little better.
Let me think. Let me think. I will say the lyrics are better on this one. I think the lyrics are. I mean, we're pulling straws. I think the lyrics are a little bit better
Hmm.
on Make 'Em Cry for an intro. For an
Hmm.
intro. But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. I wasn't mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Even though again,
There's some corny
you you
lines in
you,
here.
you throw. I mean, it's like, like I said, you still throwing shots at the label. You still kind of throwing shots, and I get it. It's redundant with the like I said, to me, if you're gonna do a whole, like, if you want to go back at Kendrick, you gotta make a They Not Like Us. You gotta kill him
Oh, don't
like he
worry.
killed
Don't you
you.
worry. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. It's
Okay.
coming. That's
All
coming.
right. Cool. All right. All right.
Don't you worry. And I know
All
you.
right.
And I know you got some thoughts on that. Don't
All right. I
you
want to
worry. That's
hear it.
coming.
I'm interested.
Yes. Don't. No. 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 I didn't say it was for the better. No. 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 No.
Okay. No, I
It's,
want to hear it either way. I want to hear it. I want to hear. I'm down for it.
is Burning Bridges. Let's get it.
All right.
Burning, burning, burning bridges is okay. I'd rather take the long way. Hey, I'd rather take the long way. Yeah. Yeah, I swear I could cry when I see your face. I'm way too in love just to let you walk away. I know it's your dream to start a family in LA. They love me too much, yeah, I cannot relocate. I just can't move away. I can't leave my brothers in the trenches, gotta lead the way. Yeah, I cannot relocate. Just even the thought to turn my back on them is not okay. I cannot relocate. We just gotta post up here, I promise things will be okay. Cause I love you, babe. Yeah, but they love me too much, yeah, I cannot. Yeah, damn. I push you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah, I'm with Noel like I'm Chris Kringle. Yeah, your baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay, it made my body tingle. Yeah, look in the mirror, see what talk can get you. Yeah, you should be swimming with the fucking fishes. But I still got love for your missus and her sister. So I told Capo we can't burn them bridges. Yeah, you saw my brother, you was trying to fix it. Now you drop your album and you back dissing. Yeah, we G-Block babies, we are not musicians. My niggas didn't have a pot to piss in. Now they drop the top so much they got a drop addiction. Capo got so many watches he might clock a nigga. Capo got so many watches he needs supervision. Why you walking around the facts like you're superstitious? Damn, damn. you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah, I'm with nowhere like I'm Chris Kringle. Yeah, yo baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Yo baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay and made my body tingle. Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Yeah, I'm off a quay and made my body tingle.
Okay. I wanna just say right now, that song he's addressing a lot of, it's a Rihanna jab, and ASAP Rocky jab. And he's speaking about a lot of references to like his past history and history and industry. Lazy. I'm sorry, lazy. And I think that's a low shot, man. Low shot, low bar, low jab. That's a really low blow for me. I didn't like the production on this. So production one, lyrics. I mean execution one, lyrics one, originality one. I didn't like the song. I'm sorry. I think it's lazy. I think it's low blow, low jab at Rihanna, and I think we're hearing the same things over and over and over again. Originality one. Yeah, I'm not feeling this song. What are your thoughts?
Um, well, I gave the lyrics a one, just because of the subject matter alone. And I didn't even know those things you said. I didn't know they had nothing to do with Rihanna or anything else. Just, for me, coveting thy neighbor's wife, um, is like you know, I don't know. That's just a thing for me. And also Quaaludes. Like it was two things I had problems with: popping Quaaludes and feeling tingly, and
Hmm.
then coveting thy neighbor's wife or something about somebody like that. To me,
Yeah,
that's not like I said, that's not a flex to me, and it's not something to brag about. And I don't care. I don't care who's doing it. I
right,
have my own standards. So
right.
I wouldn't pop a Quaalude, and I wouldn't promote popping Quaaludes. I remember that line on Scarface, another Quaalude, she called me in the morning. Her woman so all that like Quaalude. Like it was a time when drugs were seen as bad. So to me, when people talk about it, like it's like, oh yeah, just pop a Quaalude or do a Molly or just do these what's this Nas got a song Poison when he talked about
Yeah,
Molly and all
yep,
these other drugs that people are doing, the poison. This is a poison, you know what I mean? So to casually say pop some poison or do some coke, even when I remember when Wu-Tang was talking about, I was like, damn, nah, fam, like what y'all talking about?
yeah.
So to me, drug use is dangerous, right? We've
And
seen
drug,
the effects of
especially
what.
when you drug the drug talk too. Also,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
just like, it's not something I think we should be promoting. Just like when I watch
right,
gambling commercials, I'm like, I don't think we should be promoting this. Like, I mean, if you do it,
right,
okay, but I don't think we should be talking about it like that because these things
right,
are vices and they are dangerous
right.
on so many different levels. So I can't like, and then production wise, the beat was just okay. I actually gave it a three.
Mm,
The flow I gave it two, originality two, and the replayability I gave it two. I wouldn't listen to it again if it played. If it played, I would just ignore it and probably talk about something else. I don't know if I would skip it, but I wouldn't listen to it.
right. I think there's
So
a way to kind of acknowledge, drug talk and all that through it, through like, man, if you're telling a story, stay away from it, man. But nah.
yeah,
Also want to reference. So Kendrick did reference Drake in the Control verse. Just want to clean that up also. So
okay,
uh, Kendrick did reference Drake in that Control verse. So way to clean
okay,
that up. I forgot he did reference that. So just wanted to clean that up too. So yeah, he did reference him. But in a way, I want to clear it up in a way that's like, I'm coming for all of y'all. It
hmm
wasn't like a personal.
like a
It was
shout
very
out. It
direct.
was
It was a
right.
very direct. So
Yeah,
unlike Drake's subtle shots, but yeah, he did reference Drake on the Control verse. So we're gonna get to
yeah.
the next track here, which is National Treasures. I'm sorry,
But even
national. Yeah, not. I'm
real
sorry.
quick on that part, just because you just reminded me of something with he said I don't know if it was this song. It was no, it wasn't the last song. It was the one before that. Burn made them pay when he
Yes.
said something about the big three. Like that was you actually bit a Kendrick Lamar verse to diss him because Kendrick Lamar said there ain't no big three. There's just big me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
he went and
Yep.
said, like, I think the big three is better without or something. It's not a big three. Like it's like you
Oh,
used
oh,
yeah,
oh, oh,
you
oh.
bit you
On,
bit the verse.
on.
That was
Yeah,
the
on chains and
made
whips.
him
Chains and whips.
which one?
No, no, no,
No,
no,
I
no,
wasn't
not chains
changing
and
whips.
whips.
It was on
No,
made him
the
pay.
one with Future. The track with Future.
Was that the one?
Yeah,
With the future when
yeah.
he
It was
said the thing
like,
about the big three, no more or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just Big Me. Yeah, and he talks about the pet cemetery line, where all the dogs at the pet cemetery line. Yeah, that.
Yeah. So it's like
That was the which was oof. That hit better than some of these lines get hit, but yeah,
but yeah, I just wanted to say
you're
that
right.
real quick though. Yeah.
Yeah, he bit. What did he say on? I want to go back to that line which you're referencing, the make them pay. Let's go back to that line real quick. That was make them pay, right?
I thought it was when he said something about the big three look better with just me or something like that.
Um, yeah.
Let's
Let
see.
me. It was a line he said. Um,
Might have been
yeah.
the other one. Yeah, I can't even
Yeah.
find
I
it.
remember. He says. Oh, okay, okay. F a big three anywhere. F a big three anywhere. There was too many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah, that line.
Right. Yeah, so it's like, okay, but Kendrick already said there ain't no big three, there's just big me. So now you coming them back, using a line to say a line, like it's like, yeah, that's you biting almost to me. But anyway, I digress.
I want to. Yeah, no.
I'm saying you can't say
Mm,
that if he already said that. He already said there ain't no big three. I'm the big dog in this. So you can't come back and say the same thing in another way, is
I think
my
it's
opinion.
almost. I think it's almost Drake kind of bowing out. Kind of what it sounds like
Mm. Oh,
a
oh,
little
you
bit.
okay? Okay,
If you,
like it. Okay,
it's almost like
I
forget
see
the
what you're
big
saying.
three. It was too
Yeah,
many chefs, and when somebody says that, um, you
I'm not
know,
in it.
I'm out of it. Like I'm getting out of it. I mean,
hmm
I think we're pressing straws. I mean,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
um,
that just made me think of it real quick. It was something that you said that made me think of that. I don't remember what it was now, but
oh, about J Cole's apology, probably, possibly,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have a defense with that line. I don't have a problem with that line.
yeah, it's all good. I mean, it just
It's
popped
a
in my
it's a
brain.
it's a decent line. I mean, it's a way of him not really is he saying, is he saying where I'm getting out of the kitchen? I'm not the big three. Am I bigger than the big three? Mm, possibly. But, okay. Let's get to the next one here. We got National Treasures. Let's get it.
Yeah, for the city though. Yeah, gotta light the tower up for this. Yeah, okay. Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and Lee got habits together like couples vacation. They packing together like rushing to finish. Then slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been dealing in spur of the moment. Why did we think you could get us a ring? They bragging about how you went home, the fucker they ain't home. Crody, we threw him away. G-Pop sent us a real one from day.
Not only is he speaking about LeBron James, we're getting DeMar DeRozan lines. I just want you to know that. that line where he talking about planning vacations together, that's a DeMar DeRozan line.
Oh,
I just,
that's
huh?
oh, his feelings are hurt. That's funny. It's just funny how bad his feelings are hurt, man. It's funny he making songs about men that hurt his feelings, man. That's
That's what I'm
like
saying.
because the beat is actually hard on this song. Like I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I ain't know who
right.
he talk. So I don't know who he talking about. So it's like, okay,
Yeah,
he's playing
yeah.
trouble, but oh, poor little
Again,
Tank.
again, again. He's talking about. Again, he's talking about DeMar DeRozan, Kendrick Lamar, a little bit about the Toronto Raptors, which I found is very interesting. I just feel like I'm gonna get to my thoughts on that in a second.
Okay, so this song is
And
about it's a song about Toronto. But yeah, even with that, man, even with that, like DeMar DeRozan is from LA, fam. Like he's not from Toronto. He played in Toronto. That's not where his
well,
loyalties are
it
supposed
goes
to
back
lie.
to the DeMar DeRozan in the "Not Like Us" video. It goes right back to that
Right, but I'm saying why are you even upset about that? Like you think that he's not supposed to be like I
because
mean you
it,
think
it goes back to everybody that has somewhat turned their back on Drake, quote unquote, and sided with Kendrick. That's
poor
what this is
baby,
about.
man.
I know.
Kendrick made a better song than you, and that's what you have to understand and just let
That's
it
what this
be.
is
Like
about.
you think it's personal. I
Right.
think it's music, and you. But I guess it is personal because he hit him with some personal shots. So
Right. Right. Let's keep going.
Going next to me knew we was doing parades. Fuck all you pussy man who can relate. Might just go take me a walk by the sea. They diss on a boy till they blue in the face. I put all them faces that's blue in the safe. Really can't find me the words, you niggas is birds. I wish that I knew what to say. Movie a block, I don't see your face. Your first time back since back in the day. First time lit since back in the day. We needed that chip since back in the day. My mind on the money, I'm racking my brain. And none of you pussies is acting the same. Yeah, none of you pussies is acting the same. None of you pussies is acting the same. Mind on my money, I'm racking my brain. Go to the hotel right after your game. Come to your show and get back on the plane. But don't stick around in the six. Don't stick around in the six. Yeah. We gotta dip out of six, run out of six, just like it did. Why was TPS at my crib until you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my kink, pushing out ink, I feel like a squid. I would probably need a YouTube search just for me to do a laundry load. Alex Moore trying to bring me back 100 years from now, he got my body froze. All these niggas want a head tap, I did more damage off a body blow. I can hit you off the iPhone, shit, let me hit you off the lobby phone. Niggas gotta be around, head on swivel, cause we are not alone. Niggas gotta be around ice on the same shit like we monotone. Niggas gotta be around ice with the sticks, I'm like a hockey coach. Niggas better have a bag with a pipe like they came from a... What? Bag with a pipe like they came from a Scottish home. Damn, way niggas talking about ice must be a cell on microphone. How you niggas go from asking for some tickets, now you niggas trying to stop the show. Ironic cause the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold. We gotta dip out of six, run out of six, just like it did. Why was TPS at my crib until you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my kink, pushing out ink, I feel like a squid.
All right, enough of Drake dancing. Enough of that. There are a couple things in here I kind of like, surprisingly. Um, he says something here which I think is a little bit of contradiction, right? He was like, "How you go from asking for some tickets, now you trying to stop the show? Ironic, because the Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold." I I like this line, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like this is one of those things where it's like the bar checks didn't check out on this one. I just feel like that bar didn't really make a lot of sense for me.
mhm.
And then he says down here, a lot of people have been talking
You
about
don't
this
get that
line.
one?
Well,
You said I
he
used to be
said
the
ironic.
Iceman. Like I used to be frozen. Now I'm hot and cold. Like I'm not as cool as I used to be. Now I can get hot on you, or I could be cool on you. It's like I used to be cool. I used to be so frozen, chilling. Now I might switch it up on you. I'm hot and cold.
But he's already doing that. I mean, this. all right. I mean, I understand it. I get it, but I just I'm
ain't hit
thinking
though.
huh?
Just it
You say what?
wasn't hit before you know. It didn't hit. It didn't land.
It didn't land. I don't think it landed because at first I was thinking of a couple things. I was thinking. I was thinking from a nice pack, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was thinking from a perspective of remember Icy Hot.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of something like that. I was like, he
Mm.
could have been a little bit more clever with that, but I I don't think he should have ended that line on it. I just something about
Mm-hmm.
that bar just it's
Mm-hmm.
cool bar. And another line he did was why was TPS in my crib until you boys slid? It is what it is. This is back to that Kendrick thing where not like us and he better not come to LA and all this stuff. And then it says check signal is my king pushing out ink. I feel like a squad. Again, as far as this song, I mean, I think it's cool. I like this song. Again, we're speaking about a lot of his connections to the Six, and I know you're Canadian, Toronto, all this stuff. Speaking about, I like the beat. I like the beat. I like where he's going. Production wise, I'm giving it a 4. Lyrical wise, I think I don't like these subliminal shots he's doing on non rappers. I think it's more subliminal shots. We all know what it's about, but did it land for me on this? I don't think it did. Lyrics, I think I'm being generous. I'm giving it a 3. Execution, I like it's the way he's flowing in this. I'm giving it a 4. And I think originality, again, I think we've heard this before. I'm giving it about a 3. 2.5 to a 2.5. 2.5. I probably would come back to this song. But it's cool. I like it. It's cool. But go ahead.
Lyrically, I gave it first. I gave it a 4. Actually, then I took it down to a 3 when he
Okay.
said something about I don't know, something about like get on the plane, go to the game, and get right on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that line.
And
I like that line when he
yeah,
says,
I
yeah.
liked it and I didn't. Like it was like it's like I don't know. I got to it again. It's the tough talk for me. You're not a tough guy, so when you're talking tough, it's hit and miss. But I did. But there were other lines in the song that I did like even though I didn't like the actual subject matter of him dissing DeRozan and all that, but I liked his flow in that one. I like how he was
Yeah.
he was flowing on that song. I did like the beat. I gave the beat a 4. I gave the flow 3.5. Lyrics I switched from 4 to 3. I gave originality a 3 and replayability a 3. I would. That's another one. Like I said, I don't. I haven't heard a song yet that I would play again, honestly. Like I would just like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, put that Drake song on again. But I've heard songs, I've heard songs that I wouldn't skip or that I wouldn't like. I would talk over. I've heard songs that I just talk over. I wouldn't skip them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but I haven't. Like I said, I ain't heard nothing yet that I'm like, let me play that again. I haven't. I don't think I've heard one yet. I've heard some ones
Okay.
that were actually though that surprisingly I'm not disgusted with. I guess I can say that.
Okay.
Like I mean.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's better than actually the album so far is a little bit better than I thought.
Okay.
Um, but I'm still not that impressed. I'll leave it at
Okay. All right, we're gonna get to the next one. Bees on the table. This is featuring 21 Savage. Let's get it.
I thought he said he was doing this album alone too. That's another thing. He said that on the first song.
I think
Like
it was
what?
more. He felt like he was alone, but I mean, I think it goes back to like
No,
you
he said
said. We
something
kind of
about yeah. He said something about like I'm doing this album by myself because he said something in that first song. I'm telling you about doing it by himself. He ain't gonna have no features because he gotta do it by himself or something. But anyway, this is the
I
second
think it
feature
goes back
song.
to him paying for the album and marketing and all that stuff. That could be, but you could be right. I mean, I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if, you know, I don't know.
What's the name of this one? Bees on the
This
table.
one is Bees on the Table.
Okay.
Yeah, none of you pussies is acting the same. I know my money on rack racking my brain. You pussies could never get back with the game. Go to the hotel right after your game, or come to your show and get back on the plane. This contract talk is frying my brain. The numbers they talking are actually insane.
It's bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table.
I don't wanna talk about ends, I don't wanna talk about friends. I don't wanna talk about how this shit started, man. I wanna talk about how this shit ends.
Bees on the table, bees on the table,
Yeah.
bees on the table,
Okay, then.
bees on the table.
Can't even talk to my dogs, can't even talk to my bitch. Sometimes I sit in a parking garage and I talk to my watcher, I talk to my whip. It's
Bees on the table, bees on the table. Okay, it's bees on the table,
Okay, then.
bees on the table.
Okay. I've been on my just in case shit. I got a whole lot of names and dates and pictures of faces. Save whenever the right time and places. Trust me, I know this.
Bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table.
Spent months in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my back. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? What does that say on that paper? Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at? Yeah, the chef 2 Michelin. Coming to the 6 and we dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart Lincoln, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Till he might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. I'm fighting a man, not suing a rapper, you boys not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry. Don't mean to be in your business. I'm talking spicy, hot, sizzling. Don't stick around if you visiting. Yeah, what is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? Better treat me like Shane Cobbler. Bank tellers better stay clocked in. Bank tellers better. Bees on the table.
All right, so that was Drake's 21 and Drake and 21 Savage, Bees on the Table. I want to say production 5. I love that second verse from him. That's the rapping I kind of want from him, throughout this album. Yeah, that second verse, that beat was fire. So 5 on the production of that alone. Execution, I think he did well. Did well on this. I don't like the hook. I think the hook's a little lazy, but that's 21 Savage for you. So production, I think 5. Lyrics, I'm giving it a 4. 4. Execution, I'm giving it a 4. Originality, I'm giving that a 4 also. So this is a song I would come back to. I really like the song. Really, really dope song.
So I guess when they saying bees on the table, they're talking about billions, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that song didn't do much for me.
Okay.
Lyrics, I gave it a 2. Flow, I gave it a 3. Production, I gave it a 4. Originality, I gave it a 2. And replayability, I gave it a 2. I wasn't like that. Bees on the table. That 21 Savage, 21, all of his stuff sounded like to me. So I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't actually have a problem with 21 per se, but that wasn't. I don't know. That song just didn't do much for me. So those are my,
Understood.
I get
No, I
that one a
understand that.
2.5.
No, I understand that. Yeah. No argument here. Let's get to the next one. What did I miss? I reviewed this track, and definitely check out my review for that. And when I hear it in the album, I actually think it's better on the album than it is as a single. So let's get it.
I appreciate that. Love, thank you. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel? Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Let's go. I'm whipping around on like 600 acres. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. You niggas just better not ask for no favor. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's love for my brothers and debt to a traitor. Let's go. She might decide to say no to me now, but say yes to me later. Let's go. Her ass is all natty like Florida Gator. Let's go. You switch on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. What's the get back for niggas is TBD. I look at this shit like a BTC. Could be down this week, then I'm up next week. I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you like me. Asking me how did it feel. Can't say it didn't surprise me. Last time I looked to my right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Let's go. Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Niggas get punched in the face with some TLC shit on the dead guys. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. I saw bro end up pop out with them, but been dead riding gangsters headlines. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two tones. And nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone. Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones, I done made plenty shit right at a two-wrong shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, yeah. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go. What did I miss? When I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure I was with Hitman. What did I miss? When you was all in my crib, looking at hoes, word for word at all of the shows. You always felt like this, man. What did I miss?
All right, enough of Drake dancing again. All right, so I like this song. At first, I didn't like that beat switch. Now that I look at the lyrics and I hear it, this goes back to the insecurity rap again. And again, you know, it's insecure rap, but you got Future back on your song. So, you know, for me, production, I think production's a 5 on this because I really like this beat. I'm a little biased towards this beat. This beat is really good. Lyrics, I think it's a little all over the place for me. I understand it. Where again, he's talking about industry friends, Kendrick Lamar, Future, all these guys. I'm giving it a 3.5. I like what he's doing here, but you know, I think we've heard it over and over and over again. Um, Execution, I think he did good on this. I think I'm giving that a 4. And originality, I'm giving this a 3 because I think we've heard it now over and over and over again. Go ahead.
I gave this one 2s across the board as well. I
Whew.
wasn't impressed by the beat or the lyrics
Ooh.
or the flow. And I think the flow, like that whole flow is annoying to me. So
Okay.
even listening to the lyric, like I was listening to, and even and what I've actually started doing is like going along with the lyrics while I listen to the song.
Right. Right.
But I'm reading the lyrics and I'm like, mm, they just weren't. They didn't. I didn't have any like. With no real tight lyrics in there. You talking about punch people in the face like TLC. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't. I'm not believing
You
you.
don't
You need
believe it,
more
huh?
people. Yeah. And just in general, like the just that it just didn't do much. That song is like I said, it's just another one of them I could do without joints. I
Yeah.
don't believe you.
I think the beat's amazing. Ah,
Mm-mm.
that beat alone,
Yeah.
if somebody else had that beat, I'd be like, "Ooh, they would probably do something different to kill it." It reminds me of Trophies a little bit. Uh,
Trophies over step.
the one with Drake had a beat track named Trophies. I think that beat.
Oh,
I
okay.
think maybe, yeah, um, yeah. I like this beat, but I'm no disagreement there as far as what you're saying. I mean, I think for Drake standards, as far as this album, I think the beat kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in terms of like outside of that, you're right. Um,
I think it works on his
originality.
album though.
You
Like,
said you don't think it works?
no, I think it does. Like,
Yeah,
I think on his album it works, and I think some Drake fans might like that song as well.
yeah,
Just for me,
yeah.
um, I don't like that. I don't like that flow. Like, I personally, I just like more
That's that auto
rapping
tune
than
again.
singing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
it's
exactly.
that
Yeah, that
auto
sing
tune again.
songy style. I can't. It's hard for me to adapt to. But I still, like I said, I'm listening to things with an open mind, and I gave it an open mind, and it didn't move me.
Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no disagreements there. I mean, we're gonna go to the next one. Plot twist.
Bro, case cause it's sticky. Free tea and free greasy, my Achilles. My youngest put lots on the city, so niggas be shit to come out when it's litty. T, that's the Cody, so free him. These niggas are joking, I wouldn't wanna be him. I be the producer, like what's the BPM? I cannot de-escalate things if we see him. My young boys don't do it for clout. If they do it, they cover their head and their mouth. Swear there's some shit I'm forgetting about. 03 of the slime when they let him out. I be with them guys from the 6 that you niggas stay talking on Reddit about. Say a whole lot, but we saw you and we had you begging it out. Remember that shit? Twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know what that means. Twist. I'm twisting it back cause he twisting at me. Twisting that 6 in his face. Twisting that R in his face like Styles and P. Twisting the M and the O and the B. Twisting the O and the C and the T and the O and the B and the E and the R and the G and the A and the N and the G. Twist, yeah, twisting it. Twisting it up cause he twisting at me. I haven't seen bro in a while, but that nigga wild, I'm not in a rush to. People keep telling me smile, but bro is on trial, the shit to adjust to. I don't need security to ride around town, we can fly downtown, just us two. Unless you know the G-way handshake, when we go to shake hands, man, can't trust you. Pulling out the cash on camera, waterproof iPhone case, bro, splash on camera. She wanna pop ass on camera, sweetie, you could feel, just don't put on camera. The judge try and move so racist, we gotta go beat some cases before we show faces. And all I do is shell down stages, bass never ages, I must be in God's good graces. If my emotions are bad, cause you know the high heads with me and they won't get the payback going. But maybe where he's from, they know it. All I know is the man, I'm a piss. Fuck that shit, man, twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know what that means. Twist. I'm twisting it back cause he twisting at me. Twisting that 6 in his face. Twisting that R in his face like Styles and P. Twisting the M and the O and the B. Twisting the O and the C and the T and the O and the B and the E and the R and the G and the A and the N and the G. Twist, yeah, twisting it. Yeah, twisting it. I'm twisting it up cause he twisting at me.
All right, so that was plot twist. What are your thoughts on this?
I gave that one a 3 across the boards. It wasn't totally bad. It wasn't totally good. It wasn't like, I just thought it was like pretty average. I like the hook on that one.
I see he's trying to be
Um,
clever on this. Were you
yeah,
impressed by the cleverness here, or are you just like
a
ah?
little, a little. It was a little, you know. I think that's why I said it. I think the hook kind of drew me in a little bit on that song, but not much else. Lyrics were okay. They weren't too bad. Like, again, and I think the whole theme of this album, which is annoying, is that he just keep on complaining about, like, he's having a hard time, and I'm like, man, I don't like you having a hard time with the industry, you're having a hard time with labor, you're having a hard time with people being friends with Kendrick Lamar or with, well, like, you having a hard time, and that's annoying that you're having such a hard time on every song. So I mean, so that's the part where it's like, but I do think production wise on the whole album, um, and I guess that's kind of, the production on the album is not bad. Like, so production wise, it's listenable, but
Right, sounds good.
content
It sounds
wise,
good.
yeah. But, like, I don't know, like I said, the singing and the like, just
If
like,
you came out with an
eh,
instrumental album of this, you would listen. But
probably
content
so,
wise,
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not pushing boundaries.
It's not,
It's,
it's not,
it's
it's not,
kind of
it's
the
not.
same thing over and over and over again.
That's the thing. Every song is kind of the same
Yeah,
thing. I
I'll
haven't
tell you
heard
right
much
now.
in
Uh,
it.
it's probably I don't like this song at all. I hate to give a song zeros, so I'm gonna be nice.
Too
I'm
hard
gonna
for the
be not.
radio?
Huh?
Oh, you talking about the plot twist, or
Yeah,
which one?
plot twist.
Okay,
I don't like this song. I mean, he
okay.
tried to be a little clever and reverse it and all that. I think that was cool. The hook was cool, so that's why I'm gonna give it a
Mm-hmm.
2. I like 2,
Mm-hmm.
but I would not come back to this song. Not come back
I
to this song.
get it.
So here's the song you spoke about earlier, "Not Like Us" response. So
Okay.
here it is. This is the grand debut of listening for Antar here. Too hard for the radio, and I cannot wait until your response to this. Your
I want to hear
analysis.
this.
Here it comes. Here it is. We got Drake. Too
All
hard
right.
for the radio.
The title is too long already.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, well, yeah, hey. Alright. Look, listen up, it's about to be smoke. Ain't nothing but some shit I wrote about a rich ass nigga that's deep in the game. They call me Drizzy Drake and I'm keeping the name. I sport Nike shoes, I got a mic to use to talk bad about you pussies. I don't like you fools. Got an Oakland show tonight, baby. My young boys from the yacht going crazy. I'm on a bridge with a tank unleaded. I pull up early to that bitch was yanking already. I said yang in the city and I really got rank. You see the backpack to the front, you getting spanked. I really blow hams for the fun of it. New out, blue diamonds on the front of it. Shot my little cousin, missing having none of it. Tryna campaign, yeah, Drizzy bad running shit. Raw, living large, yeah. And I put it on Cedars and a Boulevard. When I lost Big Nadia, I took it hard. Need to call up a start for some chrome heart. You my new girl, you gotta look the part. Hey, it's Mr. Make a pipe down, there you go. Yeah, it's Mr. Pop Star, that's the way it go. Now I'm too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Yeah, too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Hey, what? Yeah, what? I'ma show you what to do, little nigga. Hey, I'ma show you what to do, little boy. Hey, I'ma show you what. Hey, first off, I make real time smacks. Boy, you know the model gotta push it to the mat. Back when they was asking about where Davidson was at, now everybody got a blue 30 on their bag. Musta heard about us, gotta catch up to the slaps. Yeah, it had once it's me and YG rap. Fags, 900 million for the trash. Rack City, bitch, we remember that. Damn, you should try and get back to that. This new shit, you could've kept it on the laugh. Fags. And a nigga doing labs, strippers on my lap. I'm about to make her bad bend. Hey, tell her come and get a boy a lap dance. Damn, y'all was really island hopping back then. Huh, now your names got redacted. Yeah, now a nigga got a fact check. What? Yeah, and I'm on the west like the Pac-10. Yeah, I'm fucking power couples up. Yeah, acting like you love marrying your wife. Hey, boys need to worry about a jury in your life. Hey, wow, wait, hey, hey. Living large, yeah. And I put it on Cedars and a Boulevard. When I lost Big Nadia, I took it hard. Need to call up a start for some chrome hearts. You my new girl, you gotta look the part. Hey, it's Mr. Make a pipe down, there you go. Yeah, it's Mr. Pop Star, that's the way it go. Now I'm too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard for the fucking radio. Yeah, too hard for the fucking radio. Too hard.
All right, enough dancing, Drake. Enough dancing. All right, so I'm gonna leave this up to you because obviously this is the response to Squabble Up and Not Like Us. He's speaking about mustard in this. I mean, but go ahead. You got the floor, sir, on this one.
Oh man, this was awful.
Oh,
Um, no, it was. I mean, it started off with the singing. I don't know what he was doing in that first. Yeah, hey, wait, all that. And then he stole was it Mac Miller? Not Mac Miller. He stole somebody flow from Oakland. He stole the lyrics and the
oh yeah,
flow.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Not MC8. I know you're talking about.
no,
No,
damn,
I know you're talking
I
about.
just thought, damn, is it Mac Dre? Might be Mac Dre. I
Yeah,
forgot,
I
but
think it is Mac Dre.
yeah, he stole the whole like that. So and that's not homage. That's You know, but then on top of that, when they switched the beat up and he said thing about mustard, that beat was awful. The
Yeah,
lyrics were
he's
awful.
throwing shots at Mustard and
Yeah, but even that beat like that was an awful. That song was bad on so many levels. Like it wasn't tough. The beat trying to like that whatever they were doing with that beat, it was awful.
oh boy,
Your boys need to worry about a jury in your life. Whoa, acting like you love marrying your wife. Like
yeah, I hated that line. I did not like
when
that
I
line.
lost Big Knot. I mean, it was just like I'm like, man, these not even the disses. Like these ain't even good disses. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gonna diss somebody, these is soft disses,
It's
and they
like
not
personal.
even
He's trying to
clever.
throw personal shots. Personal shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was how I felt with the Jay-Z joint when he said like we all know who had your mother's back car seat. I'm like, damn, fam, like
Oh
that ain't
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
like that's not even a good diss and it's corny. So that just facts not how you mean for the Rack City bitch. Remember that song, man. The flow was awful. I gave it ones across the board.
Yeah.
The lyrics, the flow, the production, the originality, everything on that. Too hard for the fucking radio.
Yeah.
Like nah, man, that ain't it, fam. Like
It's
stick to
almost like
rapping.
this is how I equate it, and I'm glad you said that. You know how Not Like Us was kind of like you not like the culture? This is his version of that, but from like, does he not understand that the culture doesn't like the radio? Doesn't like what's being played on the radio. So what he's saying is it's too hard for the radio. So who is it for then? And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I like the lines he's saying about. I like the distance because I think you know I like what he's doing on some of these. I like the beat. I like the beat. Um,
Mm.
I, I Drake dancing around. I can't take it. I'm sorry. I can't take him dancing around. It's not. It's not. It, what like even in this for perfect example. I don't see it as a homage to like the West Coast or like the respect to the culture. It's almost like a mock to it. It's all,
Mm-hmm.
and I said this when the album came out. And I'll say it again. I said it on my mini review of this. Drake isn't trying to be the best artist. He's trying to be the biggest one. And in
Mm-hmm.
order, in his mindset, to do that, he feels like he's got to be cool. He's like, hey, look at me dance, guys. Like you said
Mm-hmm.
throughout this album, we're getting into the realm of, hey, guys, look at me. I'm dissing your favorite artist. Hey, guys, I'm dancing like everybody else. I'm the culture. I'm this. I'm that. Look at me, guys. I'm cool again.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the tone deaf. Drake, it's not cool talking about DeMar DeRozan. It's not cool talking about LeBron James. I like the shots that you did about Mustard. But Mustard, all he's going to do is respond by producing the beat for somebody else to respond to you. I mean, it's not like this comeback story. I keep saying he wants to tell this comeback story.
Mm-hmm.
Coming back from what?
Mm-hmm. A fight
After
that you
Not Like
started.
Us, huh?
A
What you
fight
say?
that you started. I said a fight that you
Well, yeah,
started.
yeah.
Like,
A fight that you started, but tell me, I just it's tone deaf. I'm just like everybody got at me about the whole my rant about J Cole's album, and
mm-hmm.
I a lot of that came from I'm like, bruh, you lose credibility, and I said this, you lose credibility when he apologized. You lose all credibility with me. I'll listen to your album, I'll listen to your music, and I'll appreciate it as a fan. But like when it comes to reviewing, I'm gonna be looking under a microscope on the things you're saying. I'm like, bruh, you apologize. You can't say that you're number one in the world anymore. You've lost all credibility. In respect to this,
Mm-hmm.
it you keep telling me about this comeback that you're trying to tell me, but bruh, this is like watching Days of Our Lives, like a soap opera of like you're upset on how people turn their back on you. It's because of how you treated some of these people. That's and who you are. The corniness. You turned your back on a lot. I'm telling you right now, when Drake came, think about it, and I referenced this in my top features of Drake. I said that verse he did on uh um 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 the joint he was on with Wayne, Forever, the Forever joint.
Mhm.
That verse he did, first name ever, last name greatness. I think that was the line. I'm sorry if I'm wrong in
Mhm.
that. I was like, this guy is coming for the crown.
Mhm.
Oh, I felt that. I'm like, oh, this dude's for the culture. He's bringing a different sound of music. He's rapping well, singing well, and he was doing a good job. Right
Mhm.
after, I'll say when he came out with that Lane album, Certified Lover Boy, even a little bit of Scorpion before that, I was like, this dude is becoming commercial and mainstream, like corny. Like he's
Mhm.
trolled on some of the music that he's doing. So you're telling me now, after all that time, maybe being controlled, told what music to do, trying to do commercial music, culture vulture is what we've heard, stealing people's
Mhm.
raps, stealing people's flows, stealing people's lyrics, trying to get on, steal people producers and beats and all that stuff like that, trying to be cool. You're telling me, Drake, this is what you're telling me. You got destroyed by someone that we think are for the culture. You can say whatever you the fans can say whatever you want about Kendrick. Oh, I don't like the way he sounds. I don't like the way he raps. But are you listening to what he's saying? That's my point. But
Mhm.
we can sit up here and say, "Oh, this Drake album is a comeback album. We like this." Are you listening to what he's saying? It's nowhere near. I put a post up. It's nowhere near, I put two posts up. It's nowhere near Michael Jackson's music. Nowhere near.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nowhere near
Yeah.
better than
Yeah. That's
GNX.
yeah.
Near
Even
it.
that part like that.
And I said, yeah,
This
and
is
I
not
said,
the album to put a glove on for.
yeah, and I said, right. This is not the album. And we said that in the beginning. And I said, it's nowhere. And I've had debates about when this first came out. I was like, oh, this is better rapping. He sounds good. But when you deep down the lyrics, he ain't saying much on these songs.
Mhm.
We're getting two verses. We're getting lazy hooks. We're getting lazy flows. And I'm just like, bruh, Antar here, yeah, he has never heard this before. This album, first time he's heard it. I've heard it now, and each time I've heard it, I'm like, wait a minute here, y'all. And you see these reviews after like 2 hours. Oh, this album is amazing. This album is good. Like, bro, he's not saying anything.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
17 tracks. We got
Yeah.
17 tracks of him saying the same thing.
The same thing.
The
I haven't
same
heard
thing. And I'm
one
like,
song that's been any different than the other about I'm
right.
getting
And
money. My
I'm not gonna spoil my final review on this. But I'm saying, bro, it's like when Drake really wants to rap, he's got the potential to be good. The problem is do we really care? Drake is another thing. Drake is too old to be doing this. The maturity factor. There's got to
Mhm.
be. It's these songs don't sound. They sound like something 21 Savage would do.
Yeah.
They sound like
That's
Lil
a
Baby would do. That sounds
yeah.
like some of these YNs would do.
Yeah.
And it's not good. It's not mature. And he's
Yeah.
trying
That's
to.
another part.
And it's like, bro. And it's like, this is why he doesn't have the respect of the hip hop community. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, like it's very like it lacks substance for me.
Yeah.
It lacks
That's
substance,
another
and I'm
part
like,
about it too. What you said about that, I think.
and it sounds good. It sound. I'm like, I like what he's got, and I said this on my review. There are some gems in some of these bars, but there's
Mhm.
a lot of corniness,
Yeah.
a
Around it.
lot of corniness, and it's cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe. It's not on the level of J. Cole cringe, because I said there were some cringe bars on that. It's not on that level, but there's a level here. I'm like, oh, Drake, man, come on, bro. And
Mhm.
there's another level of like, yo, we don't care, Drake.
Mhm.
We don't care. Right. And he
A whole lot
knows
of
that.
that.
That's another thing. He knows that. He's putting out you don't think this is part of the marketing machine Drake is doing?
I mean,
All of a sudden, we getting brand new music. Let me just put out something that sounds good. That's the comeback story. Hey guys, I'm making better music now. It's too hard for the radio. I'm gonna make them look at some of the song titles. Look at some of the song titles. He's telling us right here, y'all. right? Look at some of the song titles. And I've always said, right, this Drake's music is not for the hip hop heads anymore. It's not. It's for he's catering to a lot of like women,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of women, right?
Yeah.
Just think about it. Look at the song titles: "Make 'Em Pay," "Dust Off My Plaques," "Whisper My Name," "Janice STFU," "Ran to Atlanta," "Shebang," "Make Them Pay," "Burning Bridges," "National Treasures," "Bees on the Table," "What Did I Miss?" "Plot Twist." Now, "Too Hard for the Radio." Bruh, come on, y'all. So this song to me, this is one of those songs where I say it's a few gems in here. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, it I think I would feel if Drake had some other rappers or artists on here or something like. If this had some other artists on here, then I would be like, okay, all right. But
We got
I
Future and
I'm
21
talking like
Savage.
like if he had somebody on, like just think about it. This is the difference. Let me, and this is my last rant on this. This is the difference. When Not Like Ice came out, right? It had the whole. You can see all of Compton behind him in that video.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these videos Drake is coming out with. He's got like 9 people behind him. Where's
His crew.
Toronto? Yeah, his crew.
Yeah.
Where's Toronto? Where's the
Yeah.
6 that he so called represent?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's where is it? Where's the that's the difference. That's the difference. Right? You may not like the way Kendrick does things, how he sounds, how he raps. That's a casual fan to me. But look at some of the symbolisms in some of his videos, in his music.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the
Mm-hmm.
whole West Coast behind him. Look
Mm-hmm.
at some of the like, bro. Come on, bro. You dancing on top of the what is that in Canada? I forgot
Needle
the name of the location.
Space
By
Station,
yourself.
another station.
Yeah, by yourself. Just think, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It just sounds good, y'all. And you guys get
Dolo.
on me. You guys get on me how I say, oh, I want something new. It just sounds good. He's not saying much. You guys get on me about this. You got on me about J. Cole. You got on me about AZ. You got on me about Nas. Come on, y'all. We can do better. I'm sorry. Too hard for the radio. It sounds good. It's probably gonna be on the radio. It's gonna be on all the clubs. But I'm sorry. He's slaying some gems in here. I'm being generous. I'm giving it 2s down the board. 2s down the board. I'm being generous. All right. So that was my little rant. We're gonna go to the next one here, y'all. We're gonna go to the next one here. Make them remember. Oh, that just blows my mind. Man. Just blows my mind. Just the potential to be so much better. Man. It just blows my mind on this, man.
For real. My social battery is drained. For real, for real. Just came from hearing a lot of niggas cop a lot of pleas like, oh brother, you know we brothers, it's never been nothing. I tell you, sending me that owl emoji, my DM ain't gonna mean nothing. Don't try coming around when the score's back to 10-0. For real. I don't wanna hear none of that shit. Look up. Turbulent flights, dodging cumulus clouds. Squares drawing a line, but we at the root of it now. It feels like I got a lot even tie, so I don't know if these are wins or not based on what's suitable now. You don't even hear me though. You put that jacket on anybody, you're funeral bound. But like the goalposts, I'm out here just moving around. They say conclusions were drawn, but I'm in super denial. What is a loss? I'll be damned if I'm losing it now. I'm the golden goose shaking things up at Lucian's house. I'm in the battlefield, really putting boots to the ground. A boost to see for your sales, analyze that you tell. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. Just based off the name that it spells.
He said a line there was a contradiction of what I just said. Did you hear that line where he said if Drake took an AK out, he'd be in jail?
Maybe he be in
Didn't
jail.
he just have a video surrounded his whole pool full of guns?
Twice, 2 videos in a row.
Tone deaf.
Just
Tone deaf. First line, Pete, like the very first, my social battery is drained. What does that mean? If that's the case,
what?
then if that's the case, if it's draining, then all them other people that you so called had beef with is at zero. I'm like, and then he has just came from hearing a lot cop up. Oh, oh God, man, man, this is the stuff. I'm like, okay, and I want to say this right when he says, "Look up, turbulent flights dodging cumulus clouds, squares drawn on the line, but we at the root of it now." I want to say this: his version of vulnerability, struggle, he's got to come to an understanding that the average person he wants to be accepted by, wants to have a fan from, the person of struggle, do not relate to these things. Do not. Because Drake, you're flying every day, probably every hour, probably on the hour, right? Whatever. It's just. There's a level I feel like he feels he's bigger than everybody, and it's showing here. It's showing, and
Mm.
I'm like, man. The more I listen to this album, I'm like, man, my rating is just dropping lower and lower. I'm sorry, man. It's just. You have anything to add to that?
Well, I read that line yesterday. If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail just based off the name of the spells. So he's saying like a Draco. I guess that's what he was saying, but I get what you're saying with the contradiction. But I mean, I no, I ain't got nothing else after that.
But
Y'all always
I'm
great
like,
there.
this is not what we want to hear. I'm gonna keep going, keep going. It just sound again. It just sounds good, man.
Like, yeah.
It just sounds good. I'm sorry, but and this is one of the songs I liked. That when I kept hearing it, I liked it. But I'm gonna keep going here. But that's one of the bars. I'm just like, come on, Drake.
What they say they just smelled. I heard they got special places in hell for niggas joking about evil when they did it themselves. Damn. What y'all thought it was done? Y'all forgot what I done? Y'all forgot about Drake? Y'all forgot where I'm from? Y'all forgot if I gave you a hand, you under the thumb? Convenient amnesia from all you ballerinas.
I'm gonna give him a pass on that because I like that line. I like that's a bar right there. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him like uh I'm giving him a pass on that bar because that's a bar right there, right? He was like, he's talking about Luch and the whole label issues again. He's like, y'all forgot what I done. Y'all forgot about Drake. Y'all forgot where I'm from. Y'all forgot if I gave you a hand, you under the thumb. I like that bar. I'll give him
Hmm.
credit for that bar. I'll give him that. That's clever. That's clever, right? Uh, you know, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I like that one too, actually. You under the thumb,
Yeah.
give your hand, you under the thumb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's keep going.
It doesn't alter what you said or how it made us see you. I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena. Through this hair before you cut me for a new recruit. Before you say toodaloo off of shit that keep popping up on your Google News. Ain't been in the cage since I flew the click going through the roof. Bentley with the B inside the wings like whoop.
All right. So that was
That
that
the same
was
song?
yeah, it's the same song. Make them remember. I guess one long verse, one rambling verse.
I actually thought they had
Man,
some lyrics in that song.
I did too. I did too. That AK line bothered me. Um,
When I
uh,
read it over though, I was like, okay, he's talking about the Draco. I see why you said it bothered me, but when I read it, I said, okay, he's talking about the Draco. They lock him up because
more,
it's called a Draco though. 47,
yeah,
AK-47 is called a
more
Draco
LeBron
because of
James
the name.
lines. More
Yeah, he had
LeBron
some more
James lines.
LeBron. Like I'm getting tired of that too. Like you know what? And even with him, this is just on some personal stuff though. But he tattooed a couple of men's numbers, I think, on him. A couple of
Yeah,
jersey numbers before. Like he's had different. Because at first he was a big LeBron fan, then he became a
right,
Cleveland fan, and then
right,
it's like you switching teams too, fam. So what are you talking about? Like you just switched. You had like 3 or 4 different teams yourself.
right.
I've seen you at the front row of different games being big fan. So. Anyway, I don't care about that little it's funny because it's like you so I don't know, man. It's so small to me the things that he's so upset about. Like, and that's what's
And
annoying,
it
I
can
think, is that
and it continues to be the album.
yeah, it's like you keep talking about these things, man. Like, let it go, fam. Like you really hurting. And it's really, and that's I guess that's kind of, if you think about just celebrity and stardom, right? Like none of these people are your friends. You don't know these people. You meet them at a party. You didn't grow up with none of these people who you mad about. So why are you mad at a friendship that's not really a friendship? They're not really your friends. They're celebrities that you know, but
Right.
you seem to be like you got a personal connection and you personally hurt, and you keep talking about it on a personal level when it shouldn't be that personal because these aren't really your friends. But I don't think he's crossed that threshold to understand that part. Like, yeah, your boys from the six, and even when you grow, and this is something I've learned personally just through going through life, right? Like
Right.
friends that I've grown up with turn out to not be friends sometimes. So I can't
Right.
expect somebody who I just met 15, 10, 5 years ago to be. It's like he wants this bond with people who I think he thinks that they're supposed. It's like you're expecting this loyalty out of people who you don't they don't. I don't think they expect it out of you, and I don't think they're upset as you. But I think that
Right.
he's still dealing with that loss. That big L he took psychological behind all these songs, going at all these people, being upset by people who you think should have your back when they shouldn't, or they're switching teams and all this. Like, you left me and I'm here by myself, but I'll show you. And when I'm back, you'll learn. You're gonna get it. You want to be with my friend again. It's like, nah, fam. Like, they never
Right.
was really your friends. They were just people that hung out with you because we all at the same party, and you the hot guy now. But the next hot guy gonna be in your position, and the next one after
Right.
that. You know.
Right. Yeah.
So get over it, fam. Like, get over. That's the thing. I forgot who had this song, man. I heard a couple people though, but I know on that De La Soul album, it's a line that say, "Be mouse humble when you two crumbs up," right?
Mm.
And I was like, wow. But it's just about humility, right? Like you, and I'm talking life in general. Like, just
Right.
be thankful, fam. You're not showing any.
Yeah.
You're not. What are
Yeah.
you thankful for? You just keep talking about
Right.
what's not happening for you with 600 acres, but nobody likes me. I got 600 acres, but nobody like. Okay, so what, man? Pull up your big boy drawers and walk out and be a man, man, and just man up. But you complaining too much, and already your style is already songy and complaining, and then you actually complaining. So it's just
Right.
it's that for me. But
Yeah.
hey man,
Yeah, man.
you
It's
know,
just.
hey bro.
Now
But he's
I'm getting
it's a
I'm
lot,
getting to
man.
the point where I'm like, I don't think I can take it. We got the next song here.
Yeah, let's get through these
Little
joints.
Birdie, man. We got the next song here, man. Oh my goodness.
Little
Well,
bird.
yeah,
This
his and
another
hers.
one. This
I don't
another
like going to
hurt
Vegas. I start
song.
missing Virgil.
Hold on,
I
let me
think.
get the song. Let me get the lyrics together because Little Birdie already. The title already sound like you about to cry again. But let me hear it.
Okay.
You about to cry, Little
Be
Birdie.
sick if he was witnessing this shit in person. All these pussy niggas tripping like they clipped a hurdle. All these pussy niggas. Yeah. Hey.
DJ Frisco 954. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey. Look. A little birdie said you did me dirty. And the story keep on getting. Put the X in expensive, girl. You so annoying. I used to fuck it slow, I used to leave it in. I used to hate the tour, I ain't wanna leave again. Now I know the truth about you and I'm free again. Until your new man cop them tickets, you won't see me again. Yeah. Word, yeah. These pussy niggas acting like they missed the murder. All these Arab women treat me like the Prince of Persia. Speak on me and gain a lot, just like how you fix your mouth to ask me if that shit went up. I'm going vertically. You tryna bring me down. I said a birdie told me, damn, you did me dirty, homie. Yeah, it's over for us. I can see the curtain closing. Strip club, all these hoes converging on me. I'm back outside in here flirting with the 30 on me. Damn, hey.
I'm sorry. Zeros across the board. Zeros across the board, man. I can't do it. Zeros across the board.
Damn, are we?
Zero. I'm
I
sorry, man. That song is not great.
You like little birdie told me that you've been talking about me or something. Oh, that
Nah,
wasn't that
man, let me.
bad actually. It was bad, but I give it twos.
Man,
I give it
I'm at
twos across the board. But even the subject matter again, like that's another thing too with and that was one of the things with me as well. Like uh, image wise, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the song was all right. I'm gonna leave it at that. The
the
song
song
was
was
just
not. The song was
no, I
bad.
mean it was twos. It wasn't that bad to me.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
so
He
we
just,
gonna go to the next
having
one.
fun, I guess.
We're gonna go to the next one here, man. Called "Don't Worry." Let's get it.
I don't know, you tell me. I feel alive, no thanks to you. What is this I'm waking up to, I don't need you breaking my news, I see it too. I don't have as much patience as you. When do they look up to you? Guess that isn't up to you. Yeah. If I give my everything, would that be enough for you? Yeah. Come and had the best time on the best side. We still up, it's bedtime on the west side. East side, west side, west side, east side. Yeah. Popping out on Chubb's side, it's gonna be a party. Yeah. Candy pink paint job, she pull up like a Barbie. Yeah. Ref when he so drunk, he just played Nicki, then some Cardi. I'm sorry. Before you and O, they getting kicked up out the lobby. Girl, you know what's up with me, I pull up in a heartbeat. She wanna go next door, she wanna me party. She said she was Persian and started speaking Farsi. I don't know what's up with me lately. I say I'm alone, she said that's not something you should be. Appreciate you reaching out, don't be too concerned about me. You know that I'm drinking, smoking, thinking. Yeah. Please stop asking me when are we linking, it's Iceman season. I don't know what's up with me lately. Yeah. I just wanna see a boy beg on the pavement. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just wanna see a boy struggle with the payments. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just might get that boy here for entertainment. If he trippin' with the gang, then I just wanna see a boy working on a day shift and a night shift. That's how I feel. I just wanna see that boy struggle with the phone bill.
Oh my god, I can't take it.
Thank you.
I tried.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
tried, man. I tried. Zeros across the board.
Yeah, you know
Zeros
what? In the
across the board.
beginning, I had it at twos, then I moved it to all ones.
Yeah.
That song was awful though.
And I just feel like, man, it's just once again he's saying little buzzwords to sound cool.
Yeah.
And again, it just sounds good, man. And I tell you right now, the last 3 songs I've heard now, oh boy. But we're gonna go
You
to the
said the
next
last
one.
three of the album or the last three from the last three
Last
we
3
just
songs
listened
we've
to?
heard. I'm just like
Okay.
skip.
Yeah.
But the next one here, I think it's gonna get your attention because it's produced by Conductor Williams. So
All right.
hopefully, this gets your attention. Let's get it, yo. Let's go to the next one.
This one is Firm Friend.
Yeah. And we back at it. Conductor. For real. Shout out Ref 1. Yeah. Alright. You think I didn't see that you stayed silent. That's like you endorsing it all. May as well stand behind them. I stood beside you, thought there was some good inside you. Situations like these, they force you to notice the difference. Look at me and Neeks, for instance. We know we live different lives and we've been on our separate missions. Look at how time flies. 20 years past, he's still the same guy. But I get it, you all wanna be the main guy. It explains why most people die not knowing who would've stuck by their side. It doesn't even cross their mind, they just go along for the ride. They'll never know their friend's decision, friends never had to decide. What does somebody do after doing everything you could've done for everyone? You just do what you should've done since day one. You stick with your day ones. I'm not the villain or the victim, I am the author. My right hand guides the pen along the page until the chapter's done. Well,
I'm crying, man. This is therapy for him.
I'm sorry. Why does I like this, but I'm like, Drake, you just why does somebody do after doing everything you could have done for everyone? You just do what you should have done since day one. You stick with your day ones. And you said this earlier about loyalty. It's about loyalty. I'm not the villain or the victim. I am the author.
That's real. You talking about some cringe. That's pause, that's cringe, that's hey fam, you good? That's just a lot. It's a lot. He said a lot. I'm not the victim or the villain. I'm the author. What are you, the victim author or the villain author? Which author are you? Are you Edgar Allan Poe or are you
This this
Salman
whole
Rushdie?
he's talking about ASAP Rocky here on this track.
Oh
This
man.
this whole album has
Wait,
about he feels like
he talking about ASAP Rocky because ASAP Rocky got with Rihanna?
right right. Well, I mean, well, that's a part of it. Not just that, but again, man, it's just
Look, he said the same thing again in this one too. I don't want no Drake. My apologies. I'm tripping. Your top three. He's yeah. Hey man, this is
it's about
yeah.
loyalty, betrayal. A lot of this has a lot to do with ASAP Rocky, Rihanna, again, man. We're just reiterating the same thing he's already saying, man. But this is the
He said
victim.
it in the song.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Niggas
keep.
KYS ASAP. That's some shit that you could do for me. Like with my first Chanel, I could have posted a seat.
Yeah, yeah. Just cringe personal lines, man. But again, we're gonna keep going, man, because I'm gonna give this song a pass because Conductor Williams did it. He's rapping better on this, but
what they do to me if they ever caught me riding dodo? Would they take my chain and
I
my
actually
watch
do
or would
like
they
the
take my
production on
photo?
this.
Fuck that, I'm in the zoo with no well. The sun went down, we
yeah, and that's why the cringe lines, man.
couldn't tell. There's so many opportunities, but we still here by ourselves. It's been nearly 14 years, he ain't worked with no one else, and I ain't go to no one else. That's cause there's no better team. Trust me, the owl's glistening more than it's ever been. And trust me, I'm the highest that I've ever been, the greatest that they've ever seen. I've been alternating from being overseas and listening to beats, strong opinions from the weak for 400 something weeks. They deep-seated resentment is what's filling up their seats. I seen ghosts.
Finally, what are we on? Track. What is this track?
17.
17. Finally, he spoke about it. That line where you say, I've been listening to people's opinions for 400 days. Finally, it's a breadcrumb. It's a little breadcrumb. But finally, he tells us after this, not like us. Finally. And we're on track 17. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
a lot of
finally.
unpacking to do.
Finally.
Act like sheep's co-workers turn to enemies. Damn, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Lot of niggas trying to drain me of my energy. Right now, me and Conductor, we got more fucking chemistry than MIT. 2 hours just strive for some peace and serenity. Then it's back to Zerg for that OVO supremacy and hotel amenities. They try to have all of my precious memories laying in my girl's lap like she Jackie Onassis and I'm John Kennedy. But I am not Jonathan Kennedy. Rest in peace, but I really can't bloody up the triple button Giovanni suit because I'm OCD. I don't want no Drake, my apologies. I'm tripping your top three. My group chat was bumping those Oppie guys, but not me. Like begging to get out a ticket, now they want a cop, please. My son is taking corner kicks in front of Luis Enrique at PSG. And y'all are talking about inflating the numbers on DSPs and me having better perspective on life doing DMT. Nigga, KYSASAP, that's some shit that you could do for me. Like it was my first Chanel, I could've posted receipts that would've made niggas read them and weep. Reporting live from the scene where I wasn't supposed to be revived by the EMTs, yeah. I did not break up a happy home, baby, you pulled up on me. Tell them why you really hate me and what year did she date me. I know niggas going crazy as I cop all the items you niggas put up for sale and start a museum in my house called Try Someone Else. Your friends never had to decide if they want to stay. The strength of your bond has never been tested in any way. I've been on the longest run, I don't know how to walk away. It's baby steps for you boys, y'all walking before y'all run. Secluding me might have been the worst thing that they ever done. I'm a product of where I'm from, one sound, one band. The orders make their way through the proper chain of command. And if everything goes to plan, I will be making the name change from the boy to the man. But y'all just wouldn't understand, damn. From mass distribution to leading my own version of the revolution. Private arbitration leads to resolution. Beat the game so many times this shit has got abusive. Fuck you artists and producers. I don't wanna hear excuses or your plans for future truces. I am so far gone that a thank me later is useless now. CT from trying me and still they want another hit. Made a living off of oh no he didn't, bitch, yes I did. Skeletons in your closet with trust, this ain't the bone to pick. They say what we doing, Ice, we running it back. What has Iceman ever done other than that? Even when under attack. Y'all don't know the stamina it takes to run up the stats. My numbers are humbling facts. Mistaking my sons for brothers, but it won't happen again. You better check your tone, I'm not one of y'all little friends. I got shots about to fly, some of y'all heads again. Man, shots about to fly. Even though some of my friends still talk about you guys like they leaning towards your side. I think karma's taking too long, an eye for both of your eyes. That'll show you love is blind, for real. You all wanna be the guy. It explains why most people die, and I know who would've stuck by their side. It doesn't even cross their mind, they just go along for the ride. They'll never know their friends' decisions, friends never had to decide.
All right. A lot to unpack there. Um, it's a lot about he's speaking about a lot of the beef, not just with Kendrick, ASAP Rocky, but kind of like the industry in general. There's some things in here I do like, but there's some things in here I'm just like we've kind of heard it already. This thing about them wanting to be the guy, that's not true. That ain't it, Drake. That ain't true. You think that these beefs started, or whoever, however they were started, is because jealousy? I don't think that's the case. I think it's because people already knew that you know you're this global star, commercial mainstream. It's the music. If we keep it on the music perspective, it's the type of music, it's the music you were putting out. Not only I don't think you were confident about this music, you were losing fans, right? You've disconnected yourself, and I've said this, you've disconnected yourself from the fans to make good music. Even this album, yes, I said it's the best rapping he's done in a long time. That's not saying much. It's the best. It also sounds the best of what he's done in a long time. That's really not saying much because the production and the sound of this album is miraging a lot of the bad, 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 bad flows, lyrics, cringe lines. And I like this song. The production again, production for me is a 4. Execution, I don't like his flow. I think he's out rapping the beat. I think his flow is all over the place. I mean, flow wise, I think it's like a 2.5. Lyrics, lyrics. There's some cringe lines in here. Lyrics, I'm gonna give it like a 3.5. Originality, I'm giving it a 4. I would come back to this song, but I'm not itching to come back. I gotta come back, but it's the better songs that we heard the last, I say, half an hour now. So, yeah. What's your thoughts on this?
It reminded me a little of the first song, "Make 'Em Cry."
Yeah.
Um, the same kind of like long kind of flow over that slow beat. I gave the lyrics a 3. I gave the
Okay.
flow a 1.
Yeah.
Production I gave a 4. Originality I gave
Yep.
a 1 because I'm tired of hearing him talk about the same thing through this whole album. And replayability I gave it a 2 for the
Okay.
same reasons. Like you kind of saying the same things over and over. Even though, but he had. I heard there was a couple of joints. I was like, all right, that was oh shit.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
couple of bars in there, so I was like, okay. That's why I actually went up on his score a little bit from the beginning. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, but again, it's one of them. It's one of those like you complaining about. And I think that's what I'm tired of is that victim mentality that everybody did something to you,
Yeah.
and so that's the part where I'm like, I don't, that's where it's like it doesn't interest me. But he did have a few lines in there that I was like, okay, you did say some slick stuff, even though I don't like the subject matter. You had some lines that were kind of slick. So, but overall, I guess that song would be about 2.5. If I look at all the scores, 3-1-4-1-2. Yeah, three one four
Okay.
one two. So yeah.
So we're finally gonna get to the
What is it?
last song, "Make Them Know," and then we're gonna get to our final rating. I got some things to say on this, but let's get it.
Hey. I tried and tried and tried till the R switched place with the I. I never forget that July, the worst that I felt in a while. I'm glad that you think that I'm soft. I'm glad that you think that I'm shy. I need you to think all these things. I got bigger than what's in my mind. I'll take it an eye for an eye. I sent a boy up to the sky. I still haven't lost any sleep, and I definitely didn't cry. Hey yo, Gucci, get back in the ride, cause that's definitely not the guy. Mistaken identity mixed with adrenaline, almost just kiss you goodbye. It's rap, so it sound like a lie when I talk to you and I confide. I'm going back to Cali. I got hearts in both of my eyes. I'm sleeping with death on my mind, cause the shots that I caught in my time. And karma.
This is so he says there, mistaken identity mixed with adrenaline almost kissed you goodbye. It's rap, so it sounded like a lie. Contradiction number 1. Well, I talk to you and I confide. I'm going back to Cali. Oh, man. I got hearts in both of their eyes. I'm sleeping with death on my mind. Once again, when he said before that, if you're sleeping with death on your mind, then you go back and say, I'm not losing sleep. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I'll just keep going. I like the beat of this, but I'll tell you right now already, this is probably the weakest of making them, the Make Them songs so far. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Has been on my side, but I also just heard that she's blind. That bitch might just switch on a dime, cause she can't even see I'm a guy. Pressure been getting applied, and I know I've been bad with.
Oh no. You see the glove?
No, he said with the gasoline. He got a gasoline thing
He
in
got the
there.
glove on. You see right there?
Okay, yeah, the
Oh
gasoline.
no. Oh no.
And I know
Yeah,
I've been bad with replies. The lawsuit I got.
What you say?
I'm saying, well, he got the glove, so I guess he got to wear it. You know what I mean? He bought it.
Okay.
Is fried to the R switch place with the I. They'll frame it as people retired, but we know it's the truth and a lie. And they'll act like we signing a deal when they pay me for wasting my time. And they'll act like I lost my appeal, but they'll pay me for changing their mind. They got wind of the fact I was hit, and the whole world started to chime. Not scared of no suit or no tie, cause shit, victory always been mine. If I free up my bro, gotta live with it, cause we know that that man is an innocent. If they saying he did it, he did the shit, but he still might come home in a little bit. 400 racks on the head, how am I spending so frivolous? I act like the money's unlimited. If a Rolex I want about to drop, I reserve the shit like I'm indigenous. Bobby from 6'1", bro, and he under my arm like I'm ticklish. How do they say they got classics if it's shit that you never revisited? And if that's shit you revisited, then why am I boss of the business? Niggas been talking on digital, knowing how shit can get physical. Niggas gon' see me at birds and act like fucking invisible. For Rolex I want about to drop, I reserve it like I'm Aboriginal. 50 millimeter president, for all the time shit got political. This album I'm never.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Sorry about that, man. We had some audio difficulties, of course, man. So that was the last track. Make them know. So we're gonna go right into our kind of final rating and review, and I'm gonna give that over to our guest Antar here to kind of
Okay.
give his review first on Drake Iceman album, man.
All right, let me grab my whiteboard real quick. See if you guys can see that. I know my handwriting's a little messy, but
I think they can see it somewhat.
all right, cool. So each song we went through, we go lyrics, flow, the neck nose, which is the beat, originality, and replayability. We give it a 1 through 5 score. We average those scores out, and then we come up with a final number for each song. After each song, we tally those up. Let's say, for instance, make them know. Oh, hold on, I didn't make them know. I'm gonna do the last see one I put up here. Let's just go with Lil Birdie. I gave that all twos. So that one got two, that one got a 2. Add those twos up to the other scores. One score might be a 3, one might be a 4, whatever it is, and then average those out. So out of 17 songs, then after that we get our final score, which is either 5. The album I have a 5, which is Down by Law, a 4, which is Renaissance Ready, a 3, which is Jive Alright, 2, which is Boo, and 1, which is Garbation. So we give our scores on those in the final scores. And with this album, I want to say something about, I forgot which one was my favorite song, or which had the highest score, should I say? I'm gonna say my favorite song. Which one was it? Damn.
I think it was it may have been make them. It could have been
It wasn't.
either
It was
make
them
them
something.
pay or make
Make
them
them pay.
remember.
I think
Okay.
that's what. Yeah, I think it was Make Them Remember.
Yep.
But anyway, the final score I did give it, was it National Treasure? It might have been National Treasure. National Treasure might have had the highest scores, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, the final score I gave it was a 2.1 after tallying everything up, which is Boo. Boo, and Boo Drake. Yeah, I wasn't impressed by this album much at all. Just in general, I don't, and I gave it the open thought. I gave it open mind. I didn't go in there with my biases on him personally, but I just listened to it musically and sonically, and I really wasn't that impressed. There were a couple of songs where the beats I really liked, but like I said, for me, authentically, him talking about what he's gonna do to people, him whining through about every track about how people did him wrong and how he feels like he needs to somehow be redeemed. Um, and I think we said this the other day about like uh be mouse humble if you two crumbs up, which is I
Right.
think it was Dave who said that. You know, like this is no humility on this album. There's no reflection. Even though in that first song he tried to reflect and he talked about his father having cancer. Bless him, peace to him. But in general, I just wasn't moved much by much of the tracks. The singing and his singing annoys me a little bit already, but I get it. And I think that the album he'll have a songs that'll do good in clubs, some of them. But for me, it's not an album that I would recommend to anybody. It's not an album that I would listen to again. I'm glad I'm done with it, and I can move on with my life. I can't get those 3 hours back, but it's cool.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So this is my thing. I have said refutiously that this is his best rapping in a long time, but that's not saying much. That's not saying much. Um, so as you know, we do a rating scale here of 1 to 10, right? And I go through. We've gone through all the tracks, and I've given. I've gone on rants and all that, but we're just gonna reiterate here. Make them cry. I think it's a good song. Dust, I think makes no sense. I like the hook, makes no sense. Whisper My Name, um, I f- I'm coming around on that song. Janice STFU, I don't like that song. Ran to Atlanta, don't like that song. Shebang, I think it's okay. Make Them Pay is a better song. Burning Bridges, I think, don't like that song. I think we agreed on National Treasures. Bees on the Table, I said the hook was lazy, and I liked the second verse on that. What did I miss? I like the beat on that. I think Drake is doing better rapping. Still lazy. Um, I don't like plot twists. I'm sorry. I gave zeros on that. I don't like plot twists. Too hard for the radio. I thought it was cool. The beat is cool, but again, I think Drake is mocking that. Make Them Remember, I thought was pretty cool. Lil Birdie did not like. Don't Worry, don't like. Firm Friends, I think is better. And Make Them Know, I think is better. So I go with the same sentiments here with you, Antar, and it's like, bruh, the worst rating I gave on this show so far is the Lil Wayne Carter 6. I don't think this is on that level, but it's not. It's one of those things where it's like I'm even gonna bring it here from a perspective of lyricism. I don't think it's much lyricism on here. It's not. There are a couple gems, clever bars, very couple. You know what I mean? I just lyricism. I don't think it's that great at all. Lyricism, I think it's at best of like a 3 out of 10, at best. Right? Production wise, I think production is carrying. The production is carrying this album. It's amazing production on here. I'm gonna give that an 8. I think the production alone is carrying this album. Right? Performance wise, it goes back to execution, delivery. I think Drake is a little lazy on some of these tracks. I think some of the things he's saying on here. Again, there are some gems on here, very few gems, but it's just cringe, corny bars. It's performance for me. I'm gonna give a 4 on this. Right, 4 out of 10. Sequencing and cohesiveness. As I stated before, I just feel like on this album, outside of the make them cry, make them pay, um, make them remember, make them know. Uh, these in between songs, man, I'm telling you right now, it's just it lacks soul, it lacks substance. It continues to lack substance, and I just feel like it sounds good to me. So as far as like cohesiveness and sequencing and cohesiveness, I'm giving this a 5. As you can see, my final rating, I'm sorry, it's gonna be at best, I'm giving this a 5.5 to a 6. I can't give it lower than Carter 6, is my worst rating, but I do think this album is, again, his best rapping in a long time. It's not saying much, but the formula is the same. The production's a lot better, right? I like the fact that he is addressing some things, right? He's addressing some things, but 17 tracks of addressing the same things over and over and over and over and over and over again. 17 tracks. LeBron James, Kendrick, J. Cole, DeMar DeRozan, his label issues. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. It sounds good, right? But is it good as an overall project? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I know you guys are going to kill me in the comments and say, oh, but you said his rapping is better than, it is, but that's not saying much. In the last 10 years, yeah, the rapping's better. It sounds better. He's saying a couple gems here and there, but it's monotonous, man. Same thing over and over and over again. So 5.5 to a 6 is what I'm giving this, and I think I'm being generous. And if it wasn't for Antar, if it was me by myself, it'd probably get a 4. It'll probably get a 4. But still, I mean, there's some. I think the production is carrying this. I don't think this album would be on my album of the year. I'm sorry. I got to see who else is coming on out this year. I'm sorry, it won't. It's not better than GNX. I don't think the Michael Jackson glove.
Oh,
Go ahead.
well, no, the GNX song, that was the one that really annoyed me too. I think that was
The
that the
GNX.
that's the one he did where he
Oh,
said something about mustard.
oh.
When they did the beat. They trying to copy the beat a little bit.
Oh,
Wasn't that Janice?
too hard for the radio.
Oh, too hard. Yeah, that one was so. That song was so annoying to me on so many levels, and it like it actually brought the album down to me. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like that was one of the songs you shouldn't even put on the album, in my opinion, because
right,
it was just bad on so many levels. So yeah, man, it just I mean it wasn't for me. It wasn't doing much. It wasn't moving me much already. But then when I
yeah,
heard that song, it just made me just feel like it's like somebody say nanny nanny boo boo. You know what I'm saying? Like nanny nanny
right,
nanny. That's how that song was. Like man, that's not even like a you didn't even get your lick back. Like you try to get your lick back, but you threw a soft punch,
right.
and it's actually like you've been better off just not even getting your lick back. You know what I mean?
My thing is that I think you probably can relate this. You know how sometimes um, right place, wrong time type
Hmm.
thing. I think right production, wrong lyrics.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I just feel
Hmm.
like some of these production he could have did a lot better. Like
Hmm.
again, we used to hear Drake spit facts as far as like a lot of like substance and motivation. He took a lot of care as far as his bars, and I don't hear that here. Everybody's raving about this comeback story. I hear 17 tracks of this guy still sounds upset and mad.
Hmm.
But 5.5 for me out of 10. Five and a half
Two
out of 10.
2.1 out of 5 for me. Boo.
So yeah, that's about that's a well you're 0.4 points off of being half. So
Yeah. Yeah, same thing. It's
uh,
about the same. We got the
yeah,
same
it's
rate,
about the
more
same.
or
It's
less.
about the same.
Yeah.
And I you know I just and I know we spoke about this earlier as far as like man that Michael Jackson glove like uh that album cover just wrong album title for that. Wrong one.
Especially for the
For what
content
we
that he
got.
put into that.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
content that we got.
like
Right.
yeah, like I mean, if you're gonna wear that glove, you should be putting out some Thriller type. Every song should be, you know what I mean? But
Not
I
Thriller.
I don't think it was
Not
one. I'm saying like you should have that type of
Yeah.
song, Thriller. I mean, think about that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. And like I said, it's already blasphemous on the first part,
It
but
was
even
almost
if
like a flex.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I got his glove. That's what I'm saying. It's like, look at me. I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I feel a little bad for him and for people who stuck in their egos. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's a terrible place to be because you really don't have any friends. You really just got yourself because you think so high of yourself. And
Good point.
you haven't humbled yourself enough to come down to say, you know what? I need to bring myself down. So I don't know, man. Hopefully he'll get to a point in life where he can
Right.
find some humility, and then I think we'll see that. And I think we saw that with Jay-Z with 444, right? Um,
Maturity. Yeah.
yeah,
The
yeah,
substance
and
maturity. Yeah.
when you'll know when you hear it, it's like, oh wow, this
Yeah.
guy's really saying
We
something.
heard it with King's Disease 3
Yeah,
with Magic.
yeah,
You know, all those
yeah.
King Disease projects, you
The
know,
whole
all
yeah,
of
man,
them,
yeah,
Magic
yeah,
projects.
yeah. That
We heard it on
whole
Light Years too. We heard it on
series.
Light Years too. But
Yeah,
I'm not.
on Katie on the first King's Disease, like when he talked about the song King's Disease, go listen to King's Disease.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for kings. A king don't make excuses. Like it's so many lessons that Nas has. I mean, it's on just. So, when you brought up King's Disease, man, you should have took me down that. Should have took me down that, bro. But nah, but I'm saying for real though. But it's about reflection. It's about manhood. It's about humility. It's about understanding your place and being dope at it. You know what I mean? And that's what I respect about Nas in general. And this I also think that, and I've said this on previous shows or whatever about Nas being he birthed two eras.
Yeah.
I think that this rap renaissance that we're seeing right now, all of these albums that are coming out from Killer Mike to Will Smith to
I'm not even gonna get on that.
no, I know,
I
man, but
mean, I mean, LL
I mean,
Cool
Will
J,
Smith got lit
LL
up,
Cool
yeah,
J.
LL. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, all these people they got a battery in their pack, and that's because of
Yeah.
what that King's Disease series did. Because
Yeah.
before that, people were just kind of doing other things,
Slick Rick.
retiring from
Yeah.
rap.
Slick Rick,
Slick Rick,
Raekwon, De
the
La
whole
Soul.
the whole mass appeal, yeah,
Yeah.
and just
Whole mass bill. Ghostface. Yeah.
that
The whole
whole,
mass bill.
yeah. just putting
Yeah.
all them out, and all of them going out, and then him getting on all those albums, and
Right.
and bodying every track he was on. Like he's
Yep.
so
Oh, Clips, Mob Deep.
Clips,
Yep. Yeah.
Mob Deep,
Clips. Yeah.
um, Method Man and
Method.
Redman. I mean Method Man,
Oh, Redman's album. Redman.
yeah,
Redman's
Redman's
album. Yeah.
album,
Yep.
Killer Mike's album. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
all these albums, and this has been for me. I haven't had these feelings since I was a child, since 88, 90. You know, it's been these, like I'm talking about, and it hasn't been, I haven't had this much great music to listen to and to go through. Oh, Eric Sermon put out the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dynamic Duo. Then look
Dynamic
how many
Duo.
albums come on. Salt and Pepper,
Dynamic
man.
Duo.
Salt,
Yeah.
Salt been putting out some fire. Like
Who?
Salt from Salt and Pepper. She been
Oh,
putting out
Salt
some
and Pepper. Yeah,
songs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She's got a
yeah,
song with Oh yeah, I heard on the radio the other day. She's got a
yeah.
song with it was produced.
Kwame put out an album. Like
Who?
it's a Kwame Polka Dot.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
Talib Kweli.
yeah. No, not Talib Kweli, Kwame.
No, 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 no. I'm saying Talib
Oh,
Kweli's put out a couple.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought she
Go
put. I was
listen.
like, oh,
Go
no.
listen to that.
Yeah.
Talib Kweli
I can't listen to Talib Kweli.
and we say.
I can't listen to Talib Kweli. We
Oh.
sworn enemies. Me
Oh
and him had an
man.
Instagram beef.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, man. He was trying to dox me, man. And I lost a lot of respect for him.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah,
no
so
Talib.
I don't listen to Talib Kweli.
I didn't know. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
yeah,
hey,
yeah. But respectfully.
Talib, if you're listening to this, I hope that you and Antar can mend
We
things,
could
man. I
debate.
hope.
We could debate. We could debate, and we could talk about what he was doing. He don't do it no more,
Okay.
but
Well,
he was doing it.
I hope you guys can mend things.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
battle actually.
Oh. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Wow. But
Yeah.
definitely let people know where they can find you and where to subscribe to you. Let everybody know, man, of the content the wonderful things you're doing on your channel, man.
Indeed. And I appreciate you, man, bringing me
Yeah,
up on your
man.
platform, philosophical.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, just being in this space and being able to get our voice out and having our opinion put out there, I think is important. I think it's important for anybody who has something to say. But I'm on you can find me at 2 = MC² on Instagram, and you can find me on YouTube at E = MC², E = EMCE2.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
those
don't
are
worry,
my
I'm gonna put that all
platforms.
in the description box. So
Yeah,
don't worry, y'all. Yep.
yeah, come through, follow us. We've been putting out a lot of great content. We've been doing a lot. We got a lot of things planned in the future. More guest interviews, more album reviews, and some more teaming up. Phil and I. So we got a lot
Yep.
of things coming out in the future. Just stay tuned.
Man, continue also like you said, follow over to his channel, man. He's doing wonderful things, man. We definitely have more things coming down. We were talking in the background, trying to do more listen throughs of this, man. As you guys know, some of these listen throughs are just brutal sometimes, and then when you have someone to kind of speak to and get their opinion, that's really cool, man. Really appreciate again, Antar, man. Really appreciate everybody that's going to be watching this. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Make sure you follow E = MC² channel. It's going to be down in the description box. Make sure you guys follow him. Definitely subscribe to the channel here. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate all you guys who have watched this long video. We love you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.
Peace.